Welcome to the Desi Apprentice. We are today going to present to you two teams.
May the best team win.
The task will be to get 9 items and to go to Soho Road and in one day in a time limit buy these items at the lowest price using whatever methods they can.
I told you not to get it from there. You said get it. I said we'll find it cheaper.
Let's start 5. Oh, sorry. Don't get 10, man.
Fine, you sold it us. Can we refund it? So now my refund card paying.
Welcome to the boardroom. Now when you go shopping for items that cost pounds and pennies, you don't start presenting notes.
I twisted the tail.
I'm going to pass them both. They look around.
Okay. Amri, you shut up.
Listen, I don't want to hear anything from you.
Do you see what the task is, yeah? You ready?
Good morning, people. So today I'm going to send you to the mini Punjab of the Midlands, Soho Road, the vibrant place where you can get anything if you put your mind to it. I want you to find 9 items for as cheap as possible, the best price you're looking for. Now, we're going to split you into 2 teams. So Aman and Amrit, because you always honour each other, and now we're going to see if you can work together. And Indy and Doctor, you're going to be the other team. And then you're going to be back to see me in the in the boardroom. And if you're wondering what I'm doing here, they couldn't really afford your sugar, so they had to find a Bandan who has sugar instead. So,
like that.
Oh man. You're not going to be able to talk your way out of this like a podcast. You're not going to be able to banter your way out of this like a podcast.
Okay, alright.
So the team who wins will get a prize, and the team who loses, well, there's an empty plane to Rwanda, and it's got 2 seats on there available, and that's where you're going. And Preeti Patel na meri gal ho gayi, 1-way ticket. That's what we'll do. So I'll see you back in the boardroom, and फिर देखते हैं कि कौन जीतता and कौन हारता, and who gets to stay in the UK and who gets the board.
Lovely. What a guy. 9 items.
9 items.
Now give me the rules.
Right, now we need to open the rules. These are the rules of the game. You cannot use your phone, internet to search the item means.
What it means. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
You can use your phone only for Google Maps purposes.
Okay.
But obviously if you need to pay as well.
Okay.
But all purchases must be made on the Soho Road strip.
The road itself. Okay.
Yeah. Any item you do not buy or you buy incorrectly will incur a fine of £15.
Okay. Do you not buy or it's wrong? Yeah.
Yeah. Or you have up to 90 minutes, so that's our time limit. How to win: the team that purchases all items within the 90 minutes for the least possible cost, and so you need to haggle.
Okay. Paranda, Sandoor. I already bought Sandoor from Soho Road, so I know where to get that.
What's the Sandoor?
I'm actually glad I'm on your team.
I'm glad I'm on Doctor's team. He knows everything.
Thali, silver and circular. Okay. Koya barfi.
Magenta.
No requirement having it needed. Magenta.
That's not how you spell magenta.
What's magenta colour lining?
Colour. 1 meter.
Explaining magenta to a Desi person at a shop is going to be tough.
Yeah, is it?
Because I don't know what it is.
Magenta kiya bhai?
Any colour, but no gold or silver.
By the raw ingredients made it to make but I never heard of that.
Yeah. Whoa.
The most
Listen.
Indian style fuzzy kumbal you can find. Fulkari, chunni, no idea. Rangoli pattern board. I'm on a team with Amrit. It's been a long time coming. It's been a few challenges. Never been in a challenge with Amrit. I don't know how Harjap knows that me and Amrit don't get on, by the way.
What's the Sandoor? Okay, fine. Thali is obviously a thali, yeah. And what's 7? The most Indian style fuzzy kumbal you can find. That's fine. The big, shout out to So Hilarious. The big So Hilarious company.
I feel like there's 2 types of hagglers. There's a haggler like me that will ask for a price reduction, not get it, and then just be like, okay, that's fine. And then there's hagglers like Amrit. So I'm glad I've got Amrit because he has no shame. He will ask for the 5th haggle, and the shop owner will be looking at him in his face. We'll cut to that scene later. I promise you it will happen.
We will be there. We will be there.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about, mate? This isn't India. This isn't rupees. Like, crack on with it. So I'm glad I've got Amrit for that reason.
I'm a bit disappointed being with Aman. He's one of those typical sort of like coconutty type of people where if somebody says to them, oh, this gallery here is £10 or £20, he'll take their word for it. So yeah, I'm a bit of a disadvantage being on a team with him, but we'll see how it goes.
May the best team win.
Very good.
All right, well, it's a bit weird because we're going to be both heading this way.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward now. Let them carry on. What's our actual strategy? Do you know of any shops?
Yeah, loads. I've just done the shop like last year.
Pull out maps on your phone, because what we don't do is run into headless chickens.
Trust me, literally, just come with me.
No, but see, I don't like that.
I'm telling you, I've done this last year. I've literally done this twice last year.
What, for wedding stuff?
Yeah. Like, I know where to get the sandoor. There's only one
No,
place.
but is it not a strategy to... No. There's a time limit. We need to be quicker as well.
Trust me. Parandas, so sandoor, I know where you're going to get that.
Okay, why don't you tell me? Why?
Because I don't know the name of the shop. I'll have to see where it is. And then...
see where it is?
Yeah. We'll need to go to Singh Sab's.
I'm heavily relying on you here.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't like this.
Surprised Mossad didn't make the cut. All spring rolls. What's going on?
There's a guy up the road here that does cheap brandy and stuff.
Is there?
Yeah.
Well, let's get one in the bag. I need to settle my nerves.
Right, what I'm thinking as well is for certain items like the barfi, I could sing for them, get for free. Done. ठीक है? Done. जब मैं थोड़े पाजी गावा ना थोड़े ले जब मैं गावा ओ दी रात चंदरिए शोल जेड़ा
I will highlight the Indy Doctor story today and say I'll give him a shout out. I'll give him a shout out. I've got it on the story. Done. Free advertising.
Very good. Come on.
Prince Robbins. Got a new.
ਪੰਜ ਜੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਗੇਮ ਖੇਡ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਦੂਜੀ ਟੀਮ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਡੇ 2 ਘੰਟੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਲੈਣੀਆਂ ਓਕੇ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰਨਾ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਹੈ ਕੀ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਹੋਣਗੇ ਗੁੱਤੇ ਦੀ ਪੜਾਂਦਾ ਹਾਂਜੀ ਹੈਗੇ ਭਾਜੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਕਲਰ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਭਾਜੀ ਪਰ 골ਡ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਸਿਲਵਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੋਰ ਰੰਗ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈਗੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਹੋਰ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਕਲਰ ਹਾਂਜੀ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਵਧੀਆ ਸਿੰਦੂਰ ਵਧੀਆ ਥਾਲੀ ਸਿਲਵਰ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਤੇ ਰਾਉਂਡ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ
ਇਹ ਸਿਲਵਰ ਕਲਰ ਦੀ
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਸਿਲਵਰ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ
ਪਰ ਸਿਲਵਰ ਕਲਰ ਦੀ ਥਾਲੀ ਪਲੇਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲੇਗੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ
ਪਲੇਨ ਮਤਲਬ ਜਿਹਨਾਂ ਡਿਜ਼ਾਈਨ ਵਾਲਾ ਪਲੇਨ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਟ ਡਿਜ਼ਾਈਨ ਹੈਗਾ ਉੱਤੇ ਫਿਰ
ਉਹ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰਨਾ
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਦਿਖਾ ਦਿਓ ਨੋ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਤੇ ਫੁਲਕਾਰੀ ਚੁੰਨੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਤੇ ਰੰਗੋਲੀ ਦਾ ਉਹ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਲਈ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਤਾਂ ਆਹ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੱਸੋ ਇਹਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਕੀ ਹੋਗਾ ਇਹਦਾ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਮੈਜੈਂਟਾ ਕਲਰਡ ਲਾਈਨਿੰਗ ਲਿਖਿਆ 1 ਮੀਟਰ
ਲਾਈਨਿੰਗ ਮਟੀਰੀਅਲ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ
ਕਿਹੜੀ ਲਾਈਨਿੰਗ ਸੀ
ਪਿੰਕ ਕਲਰ ਦਾ
ਅੱਛਾ ਪੱਗ ਦੀ
ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਲਾਈਨਿੰਗ ਤਾਂ
one
ਲਾਈਨਿੰਗ
second this is let me tell you
Okay.
This is the only place to get sandoor on Soho Road.
Yeah.
And we'll get other things on here as well. Hello. ठीक है तुसी?
No, you can only get one item from each shop.
No, that's not a rule.
It is a rule. It should have been stated, but should I call them and let them know?
Now he's busy.
no I need here
What happened?
oh acha well, that changes things okay ਚੱਲ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਫਿਰ ਓਕੇ
You can't buy everything from one store.
ਹੁਣ ਚੇਂਜ ਕਰਤਾ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਦੁਕਾਨ ਤੋਂ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ
Oh, great.
There's your sandoor, mate.
That's it, one in the bag, sindoor. And you're saying this is the only shop in Soho Road they can get it from?
I think so. Actually, no.
So should we hide these?
संदूर मिलेगा आंटी?
संदूर हैगा
हाँ जी किन्ने का?
संदूर पाउंड तो जरूर होना है 1 pound 199
पाउंड दे दो
ਆਂਟੀ ਜੇ ਇੱਥੇ 2 ਹੋਰ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਆਏ ਇਹ ਲੈਣ ਚੀਜ਼ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਹਿ ਦਿਓ ਪੈਸੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ
अच्छा हमने भैया
तो एक एक्स्ट्रा पाउंड साथ तो बात ही ले लियो
थैंक यू
Thank you.
Does that settle your nerves?
That's settle my nerves. That's 1 out of 9, yeah?
Who's gonna keep this?
You just put it in your pocket.
No.
Sugar nut.
Sugar nut.
I just said sugar nut.
It's gonna come out.
Just put it in. Yeah, I know it's gonna come out.
Put it in your pocket.
I'm not putting it in, but I said sugar nut.
Can we put it in the bag?
No.
Yeah, can we put it in the bag?
Put it in your pocket, bro.
But I'm not. This is my new jacket, man.
It doesn't matter.
I don't give it. It does matter.
ਇਹਦੀ ਲਿਸਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਥੋੜੀ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਸਸਤੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਹੋਗੀ ਇਹ ਦੇਖ ਲਓ
ਸਾਰੇ ਸਿਮਿਲਰ ਹੀ ਹੈਗੇ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਸ
ਪਰਾਂਦਾ ਸੰਦੂਰ
Branda maybe?
ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਸਸਤਾ
ਜੋ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਦਾ
2 pound
ਇੱਕ
150
ਪਾਉਂਡ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਗਾਣਾ ਗਾ ਦੂੰਗਾ
ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ
ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ
ਚਲੋ ਉਹ ਕਰ ਦੋ ਫਿਰ ਪਾਉਂਡ ਦਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਸੰਦੂਰ ਕਰ ਦੋ ਰਾਈਟ ਫਰਸਟ ਟਾਈਮ ਸਿਕਿਉਰਡ ਪਾਉਂਡ ਡਨ ਦੀ ਇਲੂਮੀਨਾਟੀ ਚਲੋ ਚਲੀ ਹੁਣ
Right, now. Barfi?
What's rangoli?
Rangoli is the thing that you put on the floor.
What do you mean?
You know when you did the manya, the thing on the floor.
Oh yeah.
The rangoli set. That's what it is.
So we could have got that from there.
Don't worry about it. There's plenty of shops. Right. Well, you need to get pranda next year. Here it is. That's what pranda is.
Yeah, but yeah. Wait. It looks like a nice shop.
No, I know, but
It'll be
don't.
expensive. So is there no way cheaper?
Literally, they all have the same prices.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How much are we expecting to spend on this?
Probably about £5-10 if that. That's a paranda.
Okay, wait. Are there any specifications on it? Any colour, but no gold or silver.
Oh, bloody hell. That's tough because that's all gold and silver. That's fucked. Well, let me go ahead and let's look at him.
I've never been in these shops before, and I don't think I'll ever be going to these shops ever again. We're going to let Amrit back on with this. He's in his natural habitat.
So I reckon what we do, we get the barfi, then we hit Aman's, because they'll have the other stuff, the paranda and stuff.
I know the girl who runs Zoya's.
Indeed, get in there,
No,
mate.
but I haven't spoken to her in a long time.
Well, you're going to talk to her today, aren't you?
If she's here.
Do you know?
If she's here.
मैं तेरा friend honda see, do
I'll
you
ask,
know?
I'll ask them if Zoya's actually there, the girl who's named after. Right, here we go. Go on.
Chalo.
Hello.
Let's go.
Grab the bus.
Yeah.
Right, how much is one piece? How much can I have?
I don't know, like a samosa comes to like 15p or something. You ask these guys. Guys, how much would you pay for a piece of barfi? Single piece of
Single
barfi.
piece.
No, barfi.
40 quid.
Single slab. Nikki.
40 quid.
No, she said roti.
Oh, I thought you said 40. I was like, huh? A few pennies. Okay, fine.
What do you reckon we should haggle with?
40p. 40p.
If I sing him a song, do you think he'll give it for free? Is that
You
fair?
can if you want.
I can sing.
He can sing. I can't. He can.
We have to wait. If they say okay.
If they accept that as payment. Come on.
Although, you know what? We could buy off these guys.
What do you mean?
Guys, that's koi barfi, isn't it? There. Yeah. Koi barfi, you know? If I sing you a song, can I have that piece for free? Yeah. What song do you want? Arjit Singh. Arjit. How about the Jeet? ओदी रात चंदरिए शॉल जरा तू भुल गई सी हम मुंडा चुम चुम ओनू अज हिक ना लाउंदा है ओदी रात चंदरिए
He's serenading a woman here. See?
I don't know.
Yeah, come on, man, hurry up.
हम तेरे बिन अब रह नहीं सकते तेरे बिना क्या वजूद मेरा तुझसे जुदा अगर हो जानेंगे तो खुद से ही हो जानेंगे जुदा क्योंकि तुम ही हो अब तुम ही हो
She said lovely. That's it, take it.
Thank you guys, you're going to be famous in the video.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
What's the video for?
We're doing a challenge video.
Video of the Cloud
We're the
9000
Indian Doctor
Indian
podcast.
Doctor.
There's another
Yeah.
podcast and we're
Cloud 9000. So it's their video.
we have to get 10 we're doing the Apprentice 9 items for the cheapest price. So it goes for free, sort of. That's great.
What's this going to be on?
YouTube. You'll see it, yeah. It won't be soon, but you'll see it soon.
Eventually.
Look out for it, yeah?
Thank you, guys.
Alright,
Okay.
come on, this way.
Johnny, not Johnny. You can get a gumbo from that store there, I think.
Where?
One of these stores here. You know the one with the decky outside.
I feel like we're behind. Something's telling me they're winning.
No, they're not. Trust me. Here, come to this one. We'll get a few things here. We'll get the paranda, not the paranda. What do we need? Fulkari. We'll get fulkari from here.
Fulkari chunni.
No, they don't have a fulkari chunni. Let's go.
How do you know?
They don't.
You're just
Don't you know
walking
what
in and out of
fulkari chunni
shops.
Don't you know what a fulkari
No,
chunni
what's a
is?
fulkari chunni?
It's that colourful.
But do they not have anything else? That's what I mean. I feel like we're wasting time going in and
we're
out.
not. That's what I mean. There's loads of shops that do fulkari chunni. And okay, here we go. We'll get a fulkari from here. This uncle will do the best price.
Are you sure?
I've done with him before. No, I've seen this uncle go from asking for 85 to 55 with one customer. I mean, look at it. I've literally look. Fulkari here.
You take this one, yeah? I believe in you.
Hello, uncle. ठीक है? हाँ जी. Uncle fulkari है क्या? किन्ने दा शुरू ਹੁੰਦਾ? 25 ਦੀ. ਉਹ 25 ਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਅੰਕਲ. ਕੋਈ 10 ਪਾਉਂਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੇਂਜ ਹੋਈ ਕੋਈ ਹੈਗੀ? ਨਹੀਂ ਇਹਨੇ 10 ਪਾਉਂਡ ਦਾ ਰੇਂਜ ਦਿਖਾ ਦੇ ਜੇ ਹੈਗਾ ਅੰਕਲ. 12 ਪੌਂਡ ਦੀ ਫੁਲਕਾਰੀ ਹੈ ਪਰ ਇਹ ਫੁਲਕਾਰੀ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ
ਹੈਗੀ ਲੇਕਿਨ ਪਤਲੀ ਸੀ ਨਾ
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਹੈਗੀ ਫੁਲਕਾਰੀ ਹੈ
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ 12 ਪੌਂਡਾਂ ਚ ਲੈ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੁਣ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਲੋ ਫਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਚ ਆਉਣੇ
Just get that 12
ਨਹੀਂ that's not a fulkari proper man we need a proper because it can be invalidated basically so I don't need to risk uncle
Okay, but has uncle not got anything else?
no not on there he doesn't sell anything else that's it there's no parandas here uncle ਵੀ ਵਾਪਸ ਆਉਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੇਖ ਲਾ 12 ਤੋਂ 15 ਪੌਂਡ ਦੀ ਜੇ ਕੋਈ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ ਕਰ ਦੇ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਮੈਂ ਅੱਗੇ 2 ਵਾਰੀ ਤੇ ਤਾਰਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ ਚੁੰਨੀਆਂ
ਚਲੋ 16 ਕਰ ਲਓ 16
16 is pretty good.
16 ਅੰਕਲ 15 ਤੇ ਆ ਜਾ ਈਵਨ ਨੰਬਰ ਆ
ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਮਾਣ ਹੀ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਸਟ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੁੱਧ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਸ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ
16 ਪਾਉਂਡ ਫੇਰ ਵੀ ਅੰਕਲ ਥੋੜਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਆ
ਮੈਂ 20 ਪਾਉਂਡ ਦੀ ਵੇਚਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ
15 ਦੀ ਕਰ ਲਓ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਤੋਂ ਮੈਂ 2 ਵਾਰੀ ਬਾਅਦ ਚ ਹੋਰ ਲੈ ਜਾਊਂਗਾ ਹਾਜ਼ਨੀਆਂ 15 ਦੀ ਕਰ ਲਓ 15 ਕਰ ਲੈਨੇ ਆਪਾਂ
ਥੋੜਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਜੇ ਨਾਲ
ਨਹੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮਸ਼ਹੂਰੀ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਨਾਲ ਦੇਖੋ YouTube ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਅੰਕਲ ਡਿਸਕਾਊਂਟ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਸੋ ਰੋਡ ਤੇ ਜੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਫੁਲਕਾਰੀ ਲੈਣੀ ਆ ਸੋ ਰੋਡ ਤੇ ਅੰਕਲ ਕੋ ਆਵੋ ਅੰਕਲ ਆਪਣੀ ਸ਼ਾਪ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਕੀ ਆ
GPV ਕਲੈਕਸ਼ਨ
ਹਾਂਜੀ GPV ਕਲੈਕਸ਼ਨਸ ਆਪਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮਾੜੀ ਬਾਹਰੋਂ ਦਿਖਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਮਸ਼ਹੂਰੀ
Thank you uncle.
ਕਿੱਥੇ ਪਾਓਗੇ ਮੀਟਿੰਗ ਵਾਲੀ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਪਾਓਗੇ
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖਿਓ ਕਲਾਉਡ 9000
ਲਿਖ ਕੇ ਪਾ ਦੇ ਲਿਖ ਕੇ
ਨਾਲੇ ਸਬਸਕ੍ਰਾਈਬ ਕਰਿਓ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਅੰਕਲ
ਵੈਰੀ ਨਾਈਸ ਅੰਕਲ ਜੀ ਜੇ ਅੰਕਲ ਜੀ ਹੋਰ 2 ਮੁੰਡੇ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਲੈਣ ਲਈ
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ
ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਥੋੜੀ ਮਹਿੰਗੀ ਵੇਚਿਓ
ਜੇ 2 ਮੁੰਡੇ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਨਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਹਿੰਗੀ
ਮੈਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਵੇਚੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੇ ਦੇਗਾ
ਨਹੀਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਉਂ 20 ਦੀ ਵੇਚਦੇ ਹੋ like you went in there.
Okay, we need to get
Put it here.
we need to get the magenta from here.
I'm proud in saying I can't do that. We've got a fulkari and we've got sandoor.
Rangoli.
This fuzzy kambal. Look, there's some thali on there.
No, that's not what we want. Trust me, thali. We're gonna get towards there's a Pandari shop down the road, further down the road.
They'll be more expensive.
No, they're not. Trust me, these designer ones are more expensive.
Well, is uncle here?
And the kambal, we need to get a kambal from this shop there.
Why are we walking back?
Because I didn't.
This is literally no. Amrit, you're doing this now.
No.
We're not running up and down.
Okay, that's fine. Then let's go.
Take 2 minutes. 2 minutes here is going to save us.
Okay.
10 minutes of walking.
Come then.
Right. Are there? Which ones are back there now?
There's a kambal shop there.
Yeah.
The thali we're gonna get from back there.
You just said the thali we're going to get down there.
No, but there's another shop down there as well.
So then why did we not get them?
No, that's fine. Don't worry. Why are you arguing on Soho Road?
Because you do it.
And then the bit we need to work out is the magenta. The auntie's down there,
Right.
and then the Rangoli pattern. We'll be able to. I don't know which shop we're gonna get it at. The kambal and the thali. Let's go get towards that way. Get that.
Should we not come back for them?
Okay, go on then. Let's go to get the magenta lining.
Yeah.
I'm with Mr. TikTok. Yeah. ਸਭ ਤੋਂ famous ਬੰਦਾ. See a very Indian doctor podcast, है ना? मेरा नाम second.
Why do I feel like he's doing my bestie right now?
I was saying you're looking like a sexy guy today.
Oh, Rehan, yaar.
Hello. What is it? Good morning, my pineapple.
Good morning, pineapple. Looking very good, very nice. Gaddi.
Indy, देखी.
Okay,
Guys, we're here in Nagini Weddings. Everything you need, wedding related, to the Etheo, okay? The owner is?
Nina.
Nina's here! And Nina's going to sort us out with the deal.
Right, Nina.
Indy.
Two things. Number
Listen.
1,
Okay.
Baranda, any colour but not gold or silver.
Veranda, any colour, not gold.
Let me go through all of them and then you can tell us yes or no, okay? Thali,
Yes.
Has to be
okay,
silver
cool.
and
Has to be silver and circular.
Okay.
Magenta coloured lining. This is where we're a bit lost.
1 meter.
What is it? What is it?
Lining is a material that you put underneath your like clothing. So if a lady wants to make a suit,
Yeah.
an outfit, she can line it just so
With
to give
that.
an extra layer.
Got it. Okay, fine.
Lining as well.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Right, and then raw ingredients needed to make a vatna.
The
Used in the
maya.
maya.
Make what now?
Even if you don't know what they are, depends what the ingredients are.
Okay, and then
Hello, Mum.
Mom and daughter business.
then
What are the... Okay, but the task is we have to find the ingredients. Not that we're not going to make it, but we just need to... What would be the ingredients for butter naan?
Well, haldi for a start.
Haldi, yeah.
mustard oil. Hi, okay.
Oh yeah, we could just copy that, couldn't we? Yeah.
Can't we just take that? Oh no, it says raw ingredients.
Raw ingredients, yeah. But we could look at what's on the back of there.
Fine.
Daily pasta kare.
So what's the most rare thing you would say here that other stores won't have up and down?
Rare thing, the colour lining is what might be the rarest. thing.
Yeah.
Can we have 1 meter's worth of magenta colour line?
Yeah.
Should we take that?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
What's the best price you can do now? Even though we're going to give you free promotion on the podcast, I can see you soon. I'm a doctor. If you have any medical queries, I can give you some medical advice now for free as well.
He actually would as well.
He can do Bhangra dancing.
I can do Bandan dancing if you want.
Just a little bit.
If you want.
You want to dance? Chal, Gana la de. Put a candlelight la de.
We're not doing candlelight.
Candlelight la de.
I'm gonna smash the bit in the
La
soul.
de.
Just clap for me. Clap for me.
नहीं मैं गाना लाना एक मिनट एक वाइड वन से
This hurts, man. I haven't danced in years. This
तो
will
जे
be fun.
करता and you're happy item free था
I can breathe out.
Yes.
free
let's do
Bhangra
it, let's
free
do it.
item
Okay.
okay deal चलो
1 meter of lining.
1 meter I think चल मित्रा ready चल चुमर 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 ओ बल्ले चलो चलो ना come on man do the dance yes do a dance oh yes guys ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵਿਆਹ ਕਰਾਉਣਾ he is available I'm not available he's single man very good
Saying no.
oh yeah oh बल्ले ready चल मार दे घुमड़ियां oh yeah buddy घुमड़ियां oh चल very good
Thank you. Right,
Very
I'll
good.
take bottoms.
right take that off we're gonna have the 1 meter magenta
Magenta lining, please. So far, we spent £1. We spent £1 on 3 items. Mad. Absolutely mad.
ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬਰਮਿੰਘਮ ਦੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਬੜੇ ਕੰਜੂਸ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ not true
Resourceful is the word.
frugal English loves it frugal right so we got that place 3 minutes in the car don't want to go in the car 6-minute walk okay so that's
It's at the bottom or something.
that where's that button I'll take a picture of the back of the packet that's okay we know what it is now the item
Ash is perfect.
YouTube.
This is
It
going
will
to be
be.
on YouTube. So
So
it'll
our
be on the
podcast is
Cloud
already on
9000
YouTube.
pod channel. So their YouTube channel is called Cloud 9000.
Cloud 9000.
Yeah,
Okay.
but ours is Indian Doctor.
we're doing a challenge against them yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they might pop in later saying, hey, can we get something? They'll be like, well,
this is a good point
overcharge them.
they can't dance
They can't dance, they can't sing.
they're not doctors
They're not resourceful. Only one of them is an immigration lawyer. We already have Harjap for that.
the
Okay.
immigrant he's immigrant not immigrant
ਯੋ ਕਿ ਅੰਕਲ ਜੀ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਜੀ ਅੰਕਲ ਜੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਦੂਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਰੰਗੋਲੀ ਵਾਲਾ ਡੈਕੋਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਬੋਰਡ
For those wondering why we're speaking Punjabi a lot of the time, Soho Road. That's actually quite sick.
ਸਿੱਧੂ ਬੂਸੇ ਵਾਲਾ
That's quite fire though.
Oh, there's different ones. ਦਿਲ ਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਾੜਾ Look at these laugh on.
Look at this. Oh, that looks quite real.
Like this one.
Okay. ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ for the floor.
ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਤੇ ਹੋਰੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਟੈਂਸਿਲ ਮਿਲੇਗਾ ਉਹ ਵਿਦ ਕਲਰਸ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਆਪ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ ਪਏਗਾ ਡਿਜ਼ਾਈਨ
Right,
ਹਾਂਜੀ,
yeah,
ਹਾਂਜੀ,
yeah,
ਹਾਂਜੀ,
stencil
ਹਾਂਜੀ।
ਚਾਹੀਦਾ
ਉਹ ਸਟੈਂਸਿਲ ਉਹ ਦੇਖੋ
Oh, that-
ਦਿਖਾਓ ਬੇਟਾ ਸਟੈਂਸਿਲ ਦਿਖਾਓ
That's it.
That's what we need.
How much are these?
8 ਪਾਉਂਡ ਹੈਗਾ ਉਹ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਕਲਰਸ ਹੈਗੇ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ
Okay, colors and
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਫੀਲ ਕਰਨਾ
ਨਹੀਂ ਕੱਲਾ ਬੋਰਡ ਹੀ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਅੰਕਲ
ਅੱਛਾ,
ਤੇ
ਦਿਖਾ ਦਿਓ ਹੋਰ design।
ਚੀਪੈਸਟ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ ਪਰ ਅੰਕਲ
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਸ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੈਸਟ ਡਿਜ਼ਾਈਨ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੀਪੈਸਟ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ
ਬਸ 8 and 6 ਪਾਉਂਡ the small one
That's
6
6
pound
six to 5 ਕਰ ਦੇਣਾ ਅੰਕਲ ਜੀ
ਨਹੀਂ 6 and 8
Six?
ਰੇਟ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਸ ਤੇ ਸਹੀ ਹੈ ਭਾਈ 6 and 8 ਹੈਗਾ
5 ਦਾ ਕਰ ਦਿਓ ਅੰਕਲ 1 ਪਾਉਂਡ ਦਾ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਠੀਕ ਚਲ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ
Okay, 5. Thank you, uncle.
5 ਪਾਉਂਡ ਆਲਰਾਈਟ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ
Thank you. Thank you.
ਹਾਂਜੀ
We are killing it.
ਮੈਂ ਕਿ 500 ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਲਾ
Thank you.
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਜੀ
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ
See, I know Soho at the back of my hand, mate. Right. Okay, magenta lining. We're gonna get
So
further.
we've got 3. I'll tell you what, it's looking good, bruv. Oh yeah, look, laces. All right, I'm gonna. You handle this one.
Hello, you okay? You okay? Auntie, ਅਸੀਂ lining ਲੱਭਦੇ ਆ magenta ਰੰਗ ਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ?
ਲਾਈਨਿੰਗ ਮੈਜੈਂਟਾ ਕਲਰ ਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲਾਈਨਿੰਗ ਨਹੀਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ
Oh,
Lining नहीं करते.
magenta रंग ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿਹੜਾ?
जी मैजेंटा सीरीज पिंक की तरह आकल
Oh, that's magenta. Okay.
Auntie, how much do you sell fulkari chunni for?
different prices
What's the
starting
lowest-
from
lowest?
10
Yeah. We got 15 pound. ਤੁਹਾਡੇ 10 pound ਵਾਲੀ ਫੁਲਕਾਰੀ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਦੀ ਦਿਖਾਇਓ? Oh, अच्छा, the thin वाली है. Okay, okay. Yeah,
Yeah, but a
that's
fulkari chunni is a fulkari chunni, mate.
no.
See?
That's £10. Yeah.
We got finessed.
You got finesse by
And we shouted his shop hat.
We're going to have to unshout it out. Okay, Auntie, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Auntie.
Can you shout out to Prince Boutique?
Yes, we can do.
Prince Boutique, yeah? Guys,
Will you
check
get
out
the-
Prince Boutique. You actually get...
Own lower as well.
Yeah,
You'll get a Fulkari cheaper.
you'll get a cheaper from it.
Do you reckon we can return it, Uncle? It's a bit peak.
We can,
We'll check with him.
but then we're going to have to buy it from him.
Yeah.
So, okay. You know what?
You know what? Fulkari might even be
Now
cheaper
we're
here.
finding out what Soho Road is like.
We shouldn't be buying the
Yeah.
things from the first place we see.
I was thinking that.
Okay. Hello. Do you work here, sorry? Do you work here, sorry? इधर काम करते हो? No? Okay. Okay. We need a Fulkari. Okay. You don't work here, do you? No. Okay, that's okay. What's going on? I don't think they work here. Sorry?
Why are you going to outside?
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's going outside.
Oh, so you do work here. Okay, okay. That was the most awkward encounter of mine.
Nothing from this shop?
No, not this one.
Yo, check this out. Pretty cool.
Get this guy on camera. This is very
Crash
cool.
tested.
Very cool.
Crash tested. Done.
This is a big store.
Oh, yes.
Big store. A big store.
ਪਰਾਂਦੀ ਲੈ ਲਓ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਬਾਜ਼ਾਰੇ ਵਿਕਦੀ ਪਈ ਹੈ ਭਾਜੀ 20 ਪਾਉਂਡ ਦੀ ਅਸੀਂ 10 ਪਾਉਂਡ ਦੀ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਹੈ
ਕਿੱਥੇ ਆ ਭਾਜੀ?
ਛੱਤ ਉੱਤੇ ਲੱਗੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ
ਓਕੇ ਓਕੇ ਓਕੇ। ਕਿੰਨੇ ਦੇ ਭਾਜੀ?
10 ਪਾਉਂਡ ਹੋ ਗਈ
Can't be black or gold. Remember?
No gold or silver.
Oh, but black's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, but maybe that means no gold in the actual veranda.
ਇਹ ਅਸੀਂ 15 ਦੀ ਵੇਚਦੇ ਹਾਂ we will give you 10 pound.
That's not a Fulkari journey.
This is not Fulkari ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ Fulkari type
Yeah, it has to be in the rules, I know.
ਡੈਫੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਫੁਲਕਾਰੀ ਦੀ ਭਾਜੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ?
ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਫੁਲਕਾਰੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੇਚਦੇ ਪਏ ਆ ਨਾ 50 ਪਾਉਂਡ ਤੋਂ ਘੱਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਣੀ
Is it? It's the design basically, right?
Yeah, it's the pattern.
more heavy
The
design.
pattern. That doesn't count. No chance. Still makes sense to take the fine.
Because what is the same price?
Yeah, it's the same price.
So you want to get less than, it has to be less than 15.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other thing we could do, the sandoor you could probably get from anywhere as well.
That's what I'm thinking.
Thali.
That's not a thali.
I know, but it's got those types of items.
Go on then, Bushra.
Ah, Fulkari.
That's a Fulkari as well. Let's grab that in us.
How do you get in there? 25. What else is on the list?
We need to go into here.
Really?
Yeah. We'll get the
I've never been in there. Look.
Really? We get the lining from here.
Fulkari, £10. We actually got finessed.
We did.
This is, you know what, this place here, it's like, you know, when you're in Istanbul in the markets.
Yeah.
This is where we're gonna, yo, we need to haggle here.
Hello. Do you have magenta colored lining? 1 meter. Is it 1 meter we need?
Yes.
1 meter.
You want only 1 meter?
Hanji.
1 meter, please, yeah.
How much is it roughly?
1 meter is for 2 pounds.
Okay. Can't get it cheaper than that.
You can ask.
Is this magenta color though?
Yeah.
Pakka?
इसको hot pink भी इसको बोलते हैं.
Hot pink and
Hot
magenta.
pink, yeah. It's £2 cheapest.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do in what, 180?
Everybody sell 3 pound for a yard.
Okay.
Yard is less than 1 meter.
Okay. ठीक है फिर कर दो ये.
Why are you getting shocked, man?
No, it's fine because we're not going to be able to find lining. Trust me, it's going to be difficult. And that's definitely magenta color.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Well, that's brilliant. That's another deal in the bag.
The Fulkari is getting to me.
You want Fulkari?
How much the cheapest you have?
15. No, we have 10 one.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 one.
Okay.
We just spent £15 because I thought he was good. But you know vatna for the manya.
Yeah.
Do you know what ingredients go in that?
We have ready made with all the natural ingredients in it.
No, but what goes in it? Like if we just wanted to get raw ingredients?
We need to buy the ingredients.
We need to buy the ingredients. Rose powder, chandan,
Yeah.
Haldi.
multani mitti,
Multani mitti.
Yeah.
Where are we going to get all this? We might have
Good
to.
for skin.
Shall we just get...
No, the most basic button.
ਮਿੱਟੀ ਉਹਦਾ ਲੇਡੀ ਦੇ ਕੰਮ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ
You know what?
बटना
Hey, ladies.
है.
You know what we should do? We should actually just get a packet and we take the fine.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to get the natural ingredients.
Or we just not even spend the £5 and... I can do that?
ਕਿਹੜਾ ਇਹ 7 ਆ ਦੇਖੋ
Besan.
ਬੇਸਨ
Haldi, Chandan, John.
ਐਂਡ ਰੋਜ਼ ਪਾਊਡਰ
ठीक है.
Thank you very much. Do you know where we would get a paranda?
We have paranda.
No, but no gold or no silver in there.
You want full black?
Yeah. Full black.
Full black.
हाँ जी.
We have full black as well.
Okay. कितने का दिखा रहे हो?
But then the lining.
This is the small one.
Okay, but then it फिर भी gold हैगा यार.
I tell you what, if we fail everywhere else, इतने भी gold हैगा है ना?
नहीं दूसरा भी मिल जाएगा 3 pound है.
Okay.
बड़ा. Yeah.
और कोई gold या कोई silver नहीं है ना? £3. So if we fail elsewhere, we'll just have to come here.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Right. That's a magenta.
There's nothing else in bro. There's literally.
I know,
We'll
but-
get a paranda from here.
Yeah. We will. And this is like the raw material type shop.
Yeah. You sure?
Yeah, we're not gonna get it here.
Uncle paranda हैगा?
Yes.
हैगा? I'm right.
From there. Follow me this way.
That way, yeah.
Uncle's gonna take us to the same shop.
Uncle, we've got rules. The rules are
Yeah.
you can't have gold or silver in it.
You can't have gold or silver.
Can't have gold or silver.
So like an all black, cheapest one that you have, and then if you can cut the half price on that too.
Look,
Perfect.
That's literally what we need.
you come to the right place.
And how much is it?
Fine.
Do you reckon you could do it for £1? One
Well, I'm about to give you free.
pound? Can you?
Times are hard. How many do you want?
Just
one.
one, please.
£1.50, Uncle Ji.
Please. How's that?
Perfect.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
£2. Can't go wrong.
Can
Price.
Uncle, even if you 10p, 20p, something. Then we can say, kuch to kita hai na.
Chalo, £1.5 कर दो.
That's it.
Happy?
All right,
I'll
thank
keep
you.
you happy.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay.
Uncle Ji, pleasure doing business with you.
Nice to you. Okay.
Let's regroup now.
Salia, pleasure doing business with you, yeah? You fucking dick. You were like, we're not going to get anything here, not going to get anything here, right?
We still got finesse in the Fulgari, man.
You know what? We took a loss. I need you to get back in the game now.
I can't
Clear
stop
your mind.
thinking about it.
I need to clear your mind.
I can't stop thinking about it.
Yo, we're killing it.
3 left, 4 left.
4 left.
I got it. Let's know what we need to do now is we need to go S&D.
S&D for the ingredients, right? You said there's a kumbal back there.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure we'll find a thali down here.
Yeah, that's fine.
And what's the last one? Barfi.
Barfi is like literally anywhere.
How much is barfi a box?
It's about £6 a koya, that is. No, more than that actually. But we only need one piece.
We only need one piece.
Yeah.
Clever.
We're going to buy
you
whole
know.
box.
We're going to be the smartest dressed people to ever enter S&D. We've not seen those other guys, by the way. How do you think they're doing?
How do I think they're doing? I reckon they're getting through it. They've got Doctor who knows his stuff.
Doctor knows his stuff.
Yeah, so if it was you and Indy, you'd have been fucked.
Yeah.
But it can't have gold or silver in it. So because this has gold in it, we can't have it.
But to be honest, I haven't seen anything that hasn't got.
No, you will not get anything without gold and silver.
I'm going to quickly ring up and just ask him.
That's not possible.
Yeah, but he's going to say the same thing that we know. Trying to do the technicality.
I think we might be the first ever ones to vlog in S&D. This is a historic moment. First time a YouTube camera's gone into S&D. This is what S&D is. These are the most fire noodles ever.
Really?
I actually might need to take a pack. Yeah. Have you not had these before?
Okay, but can you not slow us down? Should we get what we actually need, yeah?
Yeah.
Besan, haldi, chandan. We need a geezer that works here. For vatna, you know vatna?
I mean, I got the haldi for 89p.
Okay, he's got the haldi.
Yeah.
We need besan.
Besan we have that.
Yeah. That's why we thought you would know best.
The besan?
Yeah, that's the besan.
Do you have chandan?
Chandan and then John.
And what else you need?
John and rose powder.
Rose powder. John I have.
John you have,
Oh,
yeah.
well done. Very nice. personal shop assistant. Got a personal shop assistant.
Told you, man.
It's the service you get S&D. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, good.
Jandan.
Jeez. We are kidding it. I didn't even know this was a thing.
What else left here?
John.
Have you got rose powder, Taji?
So that's the jaw.
That's the John.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Alamgir, come on. And then
What's all left?
rose powder.
Oh, there we go.
So we have rose pellets, yeah?
Yeah.
Petals.
You can,
Oh, okay.
You can just crush
Make powders and
Yeah, perfect.
from your
Perfect.
That's perfect.
You got it?
Yeah. Do we need the noodles?
No, I'm gonna have them for home. I'm gonna pay them like separately.
Right. Okay.
I'm taking them home.
Well, you can pay for the whole thing. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for your help.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Is it? These are set prices, yeah.
Sorry?
These are set prices on the items.
Yeah.
No, nothing we can.
Okay, I can.
All right. Yeah.
Give it.
You heard what he said, yeah? You can't haggle on items.
You don't fucking know who I am. Actually, that's going for your YouTube channel, yeah?
Yeah.
That's fine. I give you three.
And you're gonna subscribe, yeah?
Really? Back then.
See how we come to our own queue.
This is next level.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put in the bag.
Any of it can't be even that little thing at the bottom. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. They're on the veranda.
Yeah.
How much, buddy?
Thank you.
No way.
No. You have to take something, buddy. You know what? Let me just pay for the noodles, please.
Yeah, let him pay for the noodles.
Let me pay for the noodles.
That stuff is okay.
The noodles.
Oh, bro, what's your name? Yash, yeah?
Yeah.
Shout out Yash from S&D Supermarket on Soho Road. Iconic. Yeah? You need to come and check out my boy. He's killing it.
Thank you very much, guys.
What a guy, man. Thank you.
I can't believe. I actually felt bad when he said just take it. You know what? That is the spirit of our community. It is.
That's a straight W.
And you know what? I felt so bad when he said just take it.
If you reach to this point of the video, yeah, you need to drop S&D in the comments. Shout out S&D Supermarket.
We keep the receipt so we can prove that we got it for free.
Well, yo, we have absolutely killed that. And we've got the raw ingredients. Do you know what? I've got a feeling they're going to get the mixture.
packet.
They're going to get the packet.
And you know what? Even if they get the packet, it won't be cheaper than ours.
It won't be cheaper. They're on the verandas, and they asked me the question, can you have gold or silver on the little bit on the bottom?
Oh.
So they're stuck. So we need to bang these out quickly before them. And we've only got half an hour left.
Okay.
So
a thali.
A gumbal, barfi and thali.
Gumbal is going to be that way. A thali. There's the shop round here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Is it detachable?
No. If you cut it, it doesn't become a veranda anymore. Now it's just...
So Aman said the same thing. Any of it can't have it. Black, is it black or gold? Is the two things?
Any colour but no gold or silver.
Best price in this already?
Fine. I'll take it, thank you.
Yeah, but if you could just do the...
Yeah.
Bitch, I see what you did there. I know.
Thank you.
Alright.
Item in the bag?
Yeah.
Okay, you need receipt in there, please.
Fulkari. Ask.
Yeah.
What else? Cotton board. Holly, that's us.
Uncle,
we are
best price
to
ke
get
liye
a bunch of these things here.
Starting from
Actually, Karan.
till £100. What you looking?
1 second, I'll let
5 ਤੇ ਕਰ ਦੂੰ 5 ਤੇ ਕਰ ਦੂੰ 5 ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਮੈਂ ਗਾਣਾ ਗਾ ਦੂੰ ਗਾਣਾ ਗਾਵਾਂ
This is why I said
ਭਾਜੀ ਕੀ ਹਾਲ ਹੈ
You guys listen to Harjap Singh? You like Harjap Singh?
that was
No,
Our things are different. Our things are different.
in terms of singing.
Yeah.
What do I know? It's
Sidhu Moosewala.
तुम्हें दिल लगी
She said Sidhu Moosewala.
जाने पड़ेगी.
No, it's not.
You don't know Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan?
I know Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan is my favorite, but you know the Sidhu Moosewala.
How about
is my
Diljit?
favorite.
Diljit. I can't sing Sidhu. Sidhu's quite hard. But Diljit I can sing.
Okay.
Do you know?
No, I don't know.
मैं कितना बड़ा पद मारिया. Do you know?
थानू कुछ नहीं पता.
To be clear, this is Fulkari.
फुलकारी हमारे जो मटके वाले शॉल होते हैं।
It says for Fulkari chunni.
इसे फुलकारी चुन्नी नहीं है।
We need a Fulkari chunni.
Chunni नहीं है।
Specific Fulkari. It's not Fulkari. The Fulkari is different style.
We need a Fulkari chunni.
Yeah, because the Fulkari is like with the resham thread work.
अच्छा वो हैगा
There's other shops you can find those.
Which other shops would you recommend?
If you come with me, I will show you.
Let's go.
We'll happily go. Let's go.
Chalo.
You first. Lead the way. Lead the way.
Okay, thank you.
Wow, what amazing.
Whoa.
Something like this sort of thing.
Smallest one.
Smallest one. The price की होगा?
Price. सस्ती वाली चाहिए। एक टीम तो आगे।
एक टीम आया तो
The parandi.
मेरे पास 2 पाउंड की परंदे 1.5 पाउंड में ले गया।
1.5 पाउंड?
बोलते कुछ करो तो मैंने 1.5 पाउंड में दे दिया इसको।
अच्छा फिर तो उसी हम ना
आपको भी कुछ करना पड़ेगा। देखो इसे कुछ चाहिए अभी नई फुलकारी है।
But definitely फुलकारी चुन्नी है ना?
Difficult.
This is proper traditional फुलकारी चुन्नी। See?
Perfect.
No, it's very nice, buddy.
Very happy.
Price की price की। We sell it 15 pound.
Okay, साड़ी fine 15 है। Basically, if we don't get an item, we get fine 15 anyway. So उसका कोई फायदा नहीं साड़े लिए।
For you 12 pounds.
डांस करते हैं मैं डांस करने होटल
नहीं वो तो सही बात है।
Have you got any medical conditions?
नहीं।
Prescription लिखना होटल लिए।
Oh really?
Yes. Parachute में लिख देंगे।
5 minutes later.
Okay.
As long as
I go to the doctors to get it checked
doctors
out.
are dope. As long as the bottom number is less than 90.
Yeah.
सही है होटा। ठीक है सो चेक करेगा that's first thing. ते दूसरी चीज़ cholesterol दी। cholesterol number कितना होटा? What's the last blood test कितना थी? 5 तो ऊपर 5 तो नीचे।
मैंने be honest with you, I haven't checked it.
Okay, I will need to check.
Yeah.
ठीक है। Medical advice.
Okay, yeah, sure.
10 दी।
चलो।
Done deal. Let's go.
Let's go.
Guys, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਓ ਇੱਥੇ ਅਨਾਰਕਲੀ. This is the owner uncle ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਨਾਮ?
Yeah, my name is Vinod Parekh.
Vinod Parekh.
I've been trading here for over 35 years on Soho Road.
Hi.
There you go. He knows the stuff.
Yes,
Come
I know
here.
the stuff.
Get your stuff. The best place.
You know, we can do. You got everything: shawl, chunni, jewelry, you name it. We got it.
It's a thali.
Yeah, there'll be a thali here, right?
Yeah, 100%. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਥਾਲੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਸੀ ਇਕੱਲੀ ਬਸ ਜੋ ਸਿਲਵਰ ਥਾਲੀ
Silver thali.
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਗੋਲ ਹੋਵੇ ਪਰ।
Oh, how much are they selling this for?
Amrit, we need to hurry
I
up.
got it
man.
for 60.
You're getting sidetracked in every shop.
No, because I'm looking for shopping.
Smallest, cheapest. This one?
Yeah, is that 222? Is the smallest?
That's the smallest, yeah?
Yeah, 325. This one.
Okay, then we'll get this.
Okay.
Let me see the requirements.
It needs to be silver and circular.
Yeah, we'll take this.
Yeah. Shop are not haggling on this.
Yeah, Auntie seems a bit stern though.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Auntie's not even mine.
Auntie's going to tear Amrit a new one.
Hello. Just this, please, Auntie. Thank you. Auntie, any chance of a little bit lower price than this?
Charge £2.50.
£2.
We don't, no, can't go down that much.
£2, you'd be okay, Auntie.
Just out of interest, were 2 other boys in here earlier?
I don't know.
No.
Listen to you.
Right.
Auntie, £2.50.
£2.50. Yeah, I'll charge you £2.50.
Oh, is that what you said? I mean, sorry. Can you do 2?
No,
Can you do 2 now?
we've got £2.50.
How about 225?
£2.50. Yeah.
£2.25?
£2.50.
I've got 150 and the £5. So
What about?
So there's £5 neck and change.
You go, Auntie. Thank you.
is that the best you did, yeah, Amrit?
You know, Auntie, I think, you know what? I think we could get cheaper.
I don't think we can. Maybe we can, but we just take the L. Let's cross off the list.
Hello, uncle. How are you? We are looking for Rangoli board, uncle.
Put the board there. Put this blue Rangoli on.
Yes, one here.
Yeah, the white one.
Okay.
The board, yeah.
What does the actual thing say?
The board for manual attachment.
Yeah, you know, what does the list say? Does it say
Rangoli board.
It says
just
board.
says,
It doesn't say stencil.
Rangoli pattern board. Pattern board. That.
That's the stencil. Yeah.
That's on the board.
And then they colour it in.
That makes more sense. Okay, fine.
Right. How much do these come up for? What is in the budget, my friend?
Thali.
Thali? What else is left on this?
It just says silver and circular. It could have other decorations on it. That's
Yeah,
not a problem. Yeah?
That's silver and circular,
it's
but it's got kind of a foil print on it.
It doesn't say it can't be that. It just says
Doesn't say,
silver
yeah,
and
it doesn't
circular.
exclude any other colours. Okay.
And that's the smallest one I've got. Oh, I've got another one. Oh, that's silver again and circular.
This one's more silver.
Yeah.
More silver.
More silver. Should we take this one?
ਅੰਕਲ ਇੱਥੇ ਕੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ
ਉਹਦਾ ਨਾਲ ਕੱਪ ਖਾਣਾ
Lovely, uncle. Right, and we here we have the thal, and we said not for £5, we do not couple pound up. 7 ठीक है? 7 ठीक है. We're chicken dinner. चलो uncle, we'll take that.
I think we're going to lose at the what's it called?
What do you mean we're going to lose?
I think
I don't want that sort of talk.
No. I think you know that we got finessed by that £5.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that's.
Well, then let's see if we can return it in the time.
It's going to be
because it's not who finishes first. We just need to do it in the time limit. And then just have all our items.
Which barfi is it?
Khoya. And there's no requirements on how many is needed.
Yeah.
How do you know what's khoya?
They'll tell us.
No, but do we not know?
Yeah, khoya is like any barfi. Khoya goes in.
Look, it says no requirements on how many needed.
Yeah.
Why don't we just ask to taste test one?
What do you mean? But we need to take it back, don't we?
Put it in the bag then.
And also, like, I came here once before, ordered 2 parathe, 40 minutes there, food smell and come, had to walk out.
So then why are we here?
Because hopefully. Uncle ji, khoya di barfi hai?
हाँ जी है।
केड़ा है तो खाओगे?
अभी को आप प्लेन खोया है?
हाँ जी।
16 पाउंड किलो।
ओके।
आप पिस्ते वाला खोया 18 पाउंड किलो।
जे एक पीस लेना होवे बस किन्ने दा प्लेन वाले दा?
1 पाउंड का।
ठीक है जी, कर दो।
1 पीस लेना?
हाँ जी बस। Oh damn, we're hungry. Should we get another piece?
No.
No, just to eat now. That's not part of the challenge.
No. We're gonna have food.
बैग च पानी मेरे
छोटा सा हैगा बैग
जो लिफाफे च
that'll do.
Thank you, uncle ji.
Thank you, uncle. Here's a pound.
Okay.
So we just need to get the gumball and we need to make sure we don't get finessed by the end.
Yeah. Okay.
I say we take the hit on the gumball.
Yeah, unless the combo comes down.
Go straight down.
S&D, you want the ingredients?
You can't speak. It's all right. Okay, all right, keep going. Wait, but it's not on restrict. Oh yeah, got it. It is a supermarket.
So you want what? You want a smaller one?
That one is that yellow one.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. Well, this is the open grocer here. In other places, when I said what we're going to go with price, you went straight to 10. You got to start 5.
Oh, sorry.
Where's 12? You don't go to 10, man.
No, I went 10.
No, I know you went 10. That's not discount.
No, I went 10 because that's more than 15.
It doesn't matter. You go for 5 and
sorry,
then it comes
10
up.
is less than 15.
No, yeah, he doesn't know that. Achha.
Oh, okay, good point.
5.
You can tell I don't do this very often. I thought this is this time.
You guys have besan, haldi and mustard oil. Yeah, all 3 items? Oh, yeah. Okay, fine. So पहली चीज़ है दूसरी चीज़ भाई हल्दी मस्टर्ड ऑयल बढ़िया सब कुछ मिल गया तो सानू बेस्ट प्राइस चाहिए भाजी सारे कहते ना बेस्ट प्राइस 570 लेगा 5 दे कर सकते भाजी थैंक यू बेटा 5 done.
Can we get a receipt, please, uncle?
Yeah.
Alright, that's that. Pattern board. We have 15 minutes, 14 minutes.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Oh yes,
what's the bar chai
Yeah, we're not going to pay more than £7-8 for a gumball. Max 10. Max £10.
Yeah, it has to be the most Indian style fuzzy gumball you can find. The more Indian, the better.
Okay.
So apparently that's a requirement.
Yeah, I don't think they have it.
Well, ask because you've done this before.
No, they don't have it. This can't get more Indian than this.
It can't get more Indian than that.
How much is this? It's gonna be mega, this one.
This is £32, bro. We're not getting £32. We should talk to the shop owner.
Actually, we need to be a bit conscious of the time now. Oh, a thali. That's not a thali, by the way. Here, this is the thali. £1.50.
We fucked it again.
Get it and let's return it.
I'm not returning for 50p. We'll return the other one for £5, but we fucked it. We could have got it cheaper.
And this is an actual thali.
And that's an actual thali. And it's bigger.
I told you not to get it from there. You said get it. I said we'll find it cheaper. I told you not to get that.
Well, you fucked us for £5. I fucked us for 50p.
I literally said to you the thali is going to be cheaper somewhere else. It's just giving me...
Listen, I've got us items for free. I think I'm up. I've got £1 to fuck up here or there. So you better start coming down hard on me, Les. Yeah. You fucked us for £5.
Right, Sandoor. Ask about Sandoor everywhere we go now.
Okay.
Are you sell the Sandoors? ਦੋ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਦੇ ਭਾਜੀ 1 pound ਤੇ ਰੰਗੋਲੀ ਦੇ ਉਹ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ
Design you in the pattern or
yeah the pattern
stencil
ਕਿੱਥੇ ਭਾਜੀ ਆਉਲੇ ਭਾਜੀ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਦੇ ਭਾਜੀ 500 ਠੀਕ ਹੈ
genius
perfect yeah happy that's it ਭਾਜੀ ਬੈਸਟ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਸ ਹੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਤੇ ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਸੀ ਕੋਈ if we do something for you
no just that is chalo 4 pound piece
there we go thank you buddy
can we get a receipt please buddy thank you very much
cash please
Okay, we need to return Uncle's thing.
Yeah. 100%. £5 could be win or loss here.
I'm gonna have to pull that on Uncle. I'm sorry. If Uncle pulled it on us, we have to pull it on Uncle.
We have to pull it on Uncle.
I was feeling a bit bad.
That's it. No, you need to go in there rolled up, man. You can't be a fucking pussy about this.
This is it. Uncle, I'm sorry, but we got a problem, Uncle Ji. This is awkward. We have to. Oh, no refund. Uncle, we found a paran fulkari for £10.
ਇਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣੀ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਹੋਏਗੀ ਇਦਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਏਗੀ ਨਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਕੀ 5 ਪਾਉਣਾ ਕੀ ਫਰਕ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਇੱਥੋਂ
ਨਹੀਂ ਸਾਡਾ ਚੈਲੰਜ ਹੈ ਨਾ 5 ਪਾਉਂਡ ਦਾ
ਉਹ ਹੋਰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਇੱਕ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਥੋੜੀ ਉਧਰ 25 ਪਾਉਂਡ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ 30 ਪਾਉਂਡ ਦੀ ਫੁਲਕਾਰੀ ਦੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਥੋੜਾ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਫੁਲਕਾਰੀ ਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਲੇਕਿਨ ਅਪ ਡਾਊਨ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਸ ਹੋਗਾ
No, the uncle, you gave us a good price for the thick material, है ना? But I know you've got no refund, but ਅਸੀਂ refund ਕਰ ਲਈ ਹੈ
ਨਹੀਂ refund ਮੈਂ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ
Okay, let's not waste time. This is what happens on Soho Road.
He literally said, go fuck yourself.
He did.
And how do you feel after that now?
I feel a bit bad.
That's pissed me off, that has. If we lose because of them £5 and that uncle.
What if we lose by £1?
Then fucking we would have won by £4.
Man, that's put a real dampener on this.
That has put a real dampener. Do you know what? I need to do an interview. I need to get some shit off my chest. We've just come out of a shop with the uncle there. We told him that he overcharged us by £5 and he says, go fuck yourself. He said, no refunds. I said, can you, okay, look, fine, you sold it to us. Can we refund it? He said, no, my refund karda hi nahi. I don't do it. It's not in my vocabulary. Get the fuck out of my shop and never show your face again. And I'm not subscribing to your channel. Yeah. Now, Amrit is already coming down on me and trying to enforce this £1 thing, and I think I'm clocking what he's doing actually. He's getting his arguments ready for the boardroom. Right, he's going to say, oh, if we lost the task by £1, it's your fault, Aman. No, mate. You overspent by £5. So if we lose this task, I know whose bond I'm giving to Harjap.
What did he say?
You know what? You might have brought knowledge to this task, Amrit, but I've brought the real business acumen that's needed.
You have not.
I have.
You have not.
I have.
right that's it
okay Kambal
ਭਾਈ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਰਗਾ ਕੰਬਲ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਤੂੰ ਦਿਖਾ ਭਾਈ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਰਹਿ ਗਏ 5 ਮਿੰਟ ਅਸੀਂ ਚੈਲੰਜ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਕਰਦੇ ਚਲੋ ਭਾਜੀ ਦੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਛੋਟਾ ਵਾਲਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਭਾਜੀ
ਵੈਸੇ ਦੋ ਟਾਈਪ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ
ਅਭੀ ਕੰਬਲ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਸਭ बेस्ट प्राइस क्या होगा भाई
बेस्ट प्राइस
5 pound होगा ठीक है 5 दे भाई नो प्रॉब्लम
थैंक यू buddy
ओके फाला
how much is how
ਸਾਨੂੰ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਰਸੀਟ
it's good color
ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਘਰ ਨਾਲ ਅੱਜ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਚਲੋ
Literally India Kambal heaven.
List I've got.
It's not gonna get too Indian than the two tigers. Kida, you okay? ठीक है? How much is Kambal?
ये 20 pound का बेटा brother 15 pound है.
Oh, cheapest kira hai uncle?
Cheapest is 10 pound this one.
£10, yeah.
Okay, these ones. £6, uncle.
Yeah.
What if you call it a fiver?
5 ਦਾ ਆਂਦਾ 1 ਪਾਉਂਡ ਹੀ ਬਚਣਾ ਇਸੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਲਾਏ ਹੋਇਆ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੀ ਲਾਇਆ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਚ ਕੀ ਬਚ ਜਾਣਾ
The roses, £5. I don't think we're gonna get it cheaper.
No. I think let's uncle deal करिए.
ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਲੈ ਲਓ ਜੋ ਲੈਣਾ ਕੀ
चलो ठीक है 5 पाउंड का कर लेंगे
ਡੀਲ ਤਾਂ
No, uncle already agreed to £5.
Okay.
ਨੋਟ ਐਗਰੀਡ 5 ਪਾਉਂਡ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਐਗਰੀ ਕਰ ਹੀ ਜੰਨੇ
I think we've done a good deal there.
Yeah.
We're probably going to push it a little bit more.
ਇਹ ਮੂਵੀ
ठीक है sir. Thank you very much.
Come to the shop. Course clearance limited. To be honest, we did that with GPV and he fucking screwed us over.
Yeah.
Yo, do you want a ganne da juice?
It's alright. It's not sugar cane anyway. It's sugar can.
Oh shit. Yeah. If they're fulkari, it's not actually a fulkari.
Do you reckon?
You know what I mean?
You think? They're there, I can see them.
Can I ask, are you from somewhere on TV?
I'm not, no.
You're not?
From YouTube.
From YouTube?
Yeah.
My sister's sure that she's seen you somewhere.
YouTube, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cloud 9000, check us out.
No, don't be late.
We're not late, we've got 5 minutes.
Listen,
It's right there.
anything could happen, okay?
If there's a medical emergency right now, will you stop and help them?
No.
No, off duty here.
So we've secured the goods, the bags. My heart is slightly heavy because basically, Uncle, as we know, GPV collection finessed us a bit. We could have got a Fulkari that was an actual Fulkari. The ones that Uncle was selling weren't really Fulkaris, but we saw one that was an actual Fulkari for £10, and I think we're going to lose, and this £5 difference is what's going to kill it. And if not that, the other grievance I have is with the thal. I told them not to pay £2.50 for a thal. That is, you're pushing it to class it as a thal, but when really we could have got it for £1 or even £1.50. So that's another one that's on my heart. So yeah, although we're done, we're first ones here. We'll see if they got all the items or not. I can't see them anywhere. They'll incur a £15 fine, but we've got all the items, but I still feel a bit, we've been overcharged on the thal and the Fulkari. Everything else is perfect. Is there a penalty for them not coming back on time?
Yeah, there will be. 10 minutes to go.
Literally 5 minutes left. So they're not here yet. Does that sound like crisis?
What do we have here?
Unless
4 minutes, you know. What's going on, man?
Unless I buy that £15, take it home for family, and then we just get.
Oh, they're here.
Wait. They've only got one bag. They've got one bag.
Is that phone call? The first store, safety. The first store, we had everything. I know. I knew you would have done it as well.
By the way, you can't get all the items in one store.
Yeah.
That wasn't in the rules.
It wasn't. And then I read it and I was like, oh, we need to put that in the rules.
I'll tell you, you know what made it harder as well? We asked him, we're like, where can you get these things? He's like, there's only 3 stores.
Yeah.
So 3 stores. How can that all go? Let's be creative.
Alright, okay, I'm trying to get a sneak. Just one bag. That's interesting. That's it. Oh.
Final thoughts. Okay, so, Branda. I think it counts. I hope it counts. It should count.
Well, I think the important thing we did is we asked about definitions.
Yes.
We asked the experts in the
We had
stores.
store definitions.
Yeah, we had
If Harjap has a problem,
take it up with the business.
take it up with people in the business. Right, Thali. It's silver. It is silver. Khoya barfi. This man sang his ass off for it in the middle of a barfi store.
You know what's funny about that? We were waiting to be served.
Yeah.
But actually, the waiting.
Do that.
No, the waiting saved us.
Yeah.
Because we got free because of the service. Had we been served, we would have had to pay.
Would have been a problem.
Guys, you know we're the best team. You know we're the okay?
And we hope, pray that we won, but we'll see you in the boardroom.
Right, you're fine.
Welcome to the boardroom. Our 2 teams. We have Team 1, Indy and Doctor, with great name for the team. Indy and Dr. Jazz. That's it. And then we have the Cloud 9000 boys.
Yeah.
Amrit and Aman.
A squared.
We set you guys a task.
You did.
9 items from Soho Road in a certain time frame. You've got the items. And we will, there's a strict time limit, so there'll be fines if you went over the time. And we'll check if the items were to the specifications, because some of the items said specifications. And I hope you were having that in the back of your mind, because I'm quite strict on that.
Yes, buddy.
Lord buddy. आप चीनी मिले? आप
चीनी मिले?
Only?
मत्था टेकेगा।
Lord buddy.
Lord buddy.
कहते Mexican, ये तो भाई सब Mexican रख लेना glass.
Okay. Sorry.
चाप लाके भाई नहीं साथ सुंदर. खाने चौल करनी बदमाशी. Right. So guys, first of all, I'm going to ask each of you teams how you got on generally. So, go on guys.
I mean, I was a bit nervous going in because obviously.
You're nervous about?
Everyone knows about me and Amrit. It's a bit like oil and water. But you know, I thought the fact that Amrit, he knows his way around Soho Road. He got married recently. He'd be useful for once.
Wow, for once.
Yeah. Do you know what he was? But there were some shortcomings, I have to say. You know, he ended up seeing some people that he'd bought items off before. Mm-hmm. I specifically remember him saying, you know, this uncle, I've seen him being haggled from £84 to £54.
Right.
But
85 to 55.
And then you attempted it. That's right.
But then he didn't deliver.
Basically, his experience was juicy.
Yeah, so I needed to step in, I feel, to bring some business acumen to the team. Yeah.
I wholly disagree with your findings. Firstly, listen, but firstly,
you do know you're on the same team and not supposed to argue against each other.
I'm meant to turn each other this early. We're meant to be later.
All right, okay, but generally, I felt the task went. We were the first ones back. I'll speak as a team rather than individually.
Sorry, are there extra points coming back first?
Well, there would be if you guys were out of time.
Why would that matter?
Exactly, but we were out of time.
So we got our business done nice and early. I knew exactly where to go most of the times. To be honest, having looked back a bit now as well, I feel like the items that we have got definitely match our specification, because I've seen a couple of your things which look a bit.
Have you got the list to hand?
I believe Lord Baji has a list.
I have a list of items. I have a list of items. But before that, I'm going to ask you about your experience on Soho Road and how you found it.
It was good.
I think it was organised, it was structured.
Had a nice time. Bit of rushing around. We thought we had a life hack, but Aman gladly called us saying, no, you can't use this loophole. What was the loophole, Doctor?
Loophole is you can only buy one item per store. The first one we went to, we had all items secured.
You try to monitor everything.
Absolutely.
We had it.
And then he called me, and I saw the call.
And then get a group discount.
I think it was right.
My conniving senses are ticking off.
We should have picked up the phone, really.
Game Garden.
Game Garden.
In Punjabi, that's called game.
I think one thing. I think you do not like haggling, do you?
No, I feel really bad.
He likes paying full price.
He's a bit of a shy guy,
A little bit like, okay, I'm
Civil, engaged, right?
Bit of a go. But that's something you need some street experience.
Haggling is one thing. Conjusi is something else. Asking for 10p off and 5p off.
At the end of the day,
not twice, 3 times.
Listen, at the end of the day, we're here to obviously win the task. So whatever it takes. I mean, I didn't start dancing or singing on the road for winning.
Yeah, but free. Sorry, was it not free?
I'm just saying.
If it says £1, that's a good price.
Listen,
if I get 80p on £1.
Let's go through your items.
Let's go through it.
Right, first I got is Sandur. Now you both got this for £1 each, yeah?
Yeah, the nice little circular one.
This is definitely there.
Okay.
It says Suhagan Kumkum powder.
Kumkum. That's not Sandur, by the way.
Suhagan Kumkum powder.
That's kumkum powder. That's not Sandur. Kumkum is the stuff I was on about to you with your hands. That's not Sandur.
Oh,
twisting the tail.
If you go to a store, the owner is an expert. We say, "Is this Sandur?" And they say it's Sandur. That's Sandur.
The owner is selling you a product. The owner is selling you a product.
The owner is.
They could have said,
"Kacha is a kachi." Yeah. Would you go home and buy it? मैंने अंकल ने किया सी शॉप वाले ने बता पागे सकता है ओ एक्सपांड किया सुहागन को
Where's this Sandur, boy?
Where is this Sandur?
Where is it?
I gave it to you, mate.
Well, I've just been on Google Paji. Kumkum powder is not the same as Sandur.
I would like to find out.
I twisted his tail. You know what?
You see how my knowledge
came through.
My knowledge came through.
Sorry, where's this Sandur?
£15, boys.
Where's this Sandur?
Where's your Sandur? तुझे भाग माल दे चीज नहीं लेके आए.
Does it count if we can show video evidence of us buying it?
Where's it now?
Of what?
Where's this from?
Lord Bhangal is not here.
5 minutes later.
Do you surrender?
We surrender.
Surrender, okay, cool.
Well, Amrit surrenders.
What's the judgment on this item?
The judgment is your item is not Sindoor.
But we have an item.
You have an item, like you do. That's so you get the goal. You get a goal under for that.
I'll try.
They haven't even got an item.
That's a big flop from you.
You'd be 14 quid up.
You might have even won the whole thing in this thing.
I completely agree.
That's a colossal mess.
That's a big mistake.
That's a fuck up.
Any good job in millennial How do they do aspiration?
Please swear, it's fine.
तू ये किसी ने इतना पेपर को आते या वीजा को आता है
मारी
You're the kind of sense there.
मारी गल है
ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਚੱਲ ਜੂ ਮੋੜ ਕੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਨੂੰ Plus 15.
I feel a bit aggrieved there because that was a good way for us to have daylight.
Right, next. Branda.
Yes, this is something that we obviously have a grievance with the other team in this instance. Because
wait 1 second. Read their specification. What was the question?
Our specification was Branda.
Yes.
Any colour, but no gold or silver.
Correct.
Right.
We'd like to point out, at the point of buying it, right, there was a little gold bead at the bottom, and that stopped us buying a lot of Brandas until we found this all black one.
Okay.
And they, in video, if we go back to the footage, we can see they were like, oh, it's okay.
Can I just say the quote? Can I just take a touch?
They've taken it off now, but I don't think that should count because they bought the wrong item.
Can I just say? No. I would just like
just one person speak.
Is it a Branda? Yes or no first?
No, it's not. It's not. I think it was not.
Is it a paranda?
Can it be functionese?
No,
Is it a paranda?
Hold on.
Is it a paranda?
Yes.
Not
the
the
specification says.
No, I'm not asking that. I said, is it a paranda? But
It's not a paranda because this is a paranda. Yeah, open up yours.
That's a nala for a suit.
That's a nala.
You need a toothbrush.
Excuse me, pass me that for one second. You're telling me that I can't just try it at the bottom and do it?
No.
It's just a knot.
We can. No, but we bought it.
No, but the thing is, we can sell it at our thingy.
The point is, we don't modify items. You buy them as specified.
When you bought that, did it have gold on it?
Correct.
It did.
What did it specify?
No gold at the point of presentation. There's
No,
gold.
presentation.
Was it presentation?
Is it a presentation task or a buying task?
No. That's not specified in there. It didn't
Of course
say.
it was, of course it was.
Didn't say we can't modify items.
Excuse me, by the way,
It didn't say.
I think we just bought an extra
Oh,
long one.
gotcha.
If that gets cut at the bottom, that should be fine. If you try that at the
I think
bottom,
you've just stolen somebody's nala, mate. I think that's
I
what
mean,
you've done.
hardly. She still has to. No, pass me that.
Some aunties looking for a nala in the salon.
Pass me that for one sec.
ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕੋਈ ਸਾਡੀ ਭੈਣ ਜੀ ਹੋਵੇ ਜਾਂ ਆਂਟੀ ਹੋਵੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਬੱਚਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਮਾਫੀ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਆਪਾਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਮੋੜ ਦਾਂਗੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਵਰਤਿਆ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਨੀਲਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਪੈਨ ਵਰਤੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਗੱਟ ਵਾਲਾ
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਵਾਲੀ ਇਹ ਨਾਰਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਇਹ ਪਰਾਂਦਾ ਬਣ ਜਾਣਾ
ਜੋ ਪਰਾਂਦਾ you get a fine for that
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ
Love it.
and Branda's passes.
Thank you, Lord Sugar. Lord Sugar. Lord Paddy.
Next is a thali.
Yes.
Thali. What was the specification on the thalis? Silver and circular.
Silver and circular. I would argue that's gold.
Didn't say not gold. It said it had to have silver in it. That's silver in it.
Yeah.
See, we saw that on camera.
I didn't say not jalebi either.
If you don't put the detail in the specification, it's wrong.
Lord Paddy, I'd seriously consider if you want people working for you, they just flout the rules.
So which one out of these is silver and circular?
No, which
That's
is
silver
more
and circular.
silver.
That passes. Even though I am critical as to the size.
Is it functional? It's not functional.
You couldn't even put a brown time there.
Thank you.
Let alone the dame bit.
That's not even a
So I'm not really appreciating the size. But you lot can't talk.
It's more silver. It's still silver in there.
It's got silver.
मेरा भी तुसी रिश्तेदार दे ब्याह ते चलने सी लेके would you gonna do a scene out of कभी खुशी कभी गम
Absolutely. It's multifunctional. You can barely use it.
जया बच्चन बनी फिर
They
दे
need to add the nala to that.
Lord Paddy, see how they're twisting the rules to suit their needs.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So they're failing at the task,
What's
and then
the
when they're failing at the
This
task,
is not silver.
this is not silver.
Is there silver in it? Yes or no?
This is not silver.
Is there silver in it?
silver in it though?
Answer the question. Is there silver in it? Yes or no?
Listen.
This awesome.
I'll show you this way.
Listen. There's a grey hair in your daddy. Have you got a grey daddy?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You
It's grey in the daddy. That's fine.
Indian doctor on every single item you've got to find something.
I thought I was going to have to fucking turn on you, but you might be alright.
Right. Your Khoya barfi.
It's been eaten, but if you would accept a video submission for both of us on that.
Yeah.
It would have had ulli on
ਆਪਾਂ
it.
ਕਿਹੜਾ ਹੁਣ ਖਾਣੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਬਰਾਉਨੀ ਨੂੰ ਰੱਖਣੀ ਸੀ ਅੱਜ ਸ਼ਾਮ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਲੈਸਟਰ ਤੋਂ
So that was one perishable item. Obviously, we couldn't let it go off, and it is bad to waste the
Did you share yours or?
No, I ate it myself.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
I didn't have it.
But I would like to have a special commendation. Yeah.
Oh, this is reverse of fine here.
Right. Well, might give you a few bonus points. You sang a song.
I did very nice.
And it was good.
Thank you.
And you got a good voice.
Thank you.
Toria Sikher?
Keep the dialogue.
Yeah, that's right. Did you sing this song?
That song, yeah.
This song you're doing, yeah? Okay. Really?
Oh, it's got
It's very nice.
But as you were in a mitai shop, didn't you think you should have sang Khala Billo Nash Pati Yani Tenu Laddu Ane Garmi?
That would have been more appropriate.
Your song selection was a bit.
Yeah, I gotta say it.
And Dr. Sahab, ਵਿਆਹ ਤੋਂ ਹੋਏ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਚੰਗਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ ਦੂਜੇ ਦੀ ਤੀਵੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਮ ਹੀ ਹੋਗਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ
ਬਰਫੀ ਮਿਲਿਆ
ਚੰਗਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਤੀਵੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਹੀਰ ਰਾਂਝਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਸੁਣਾਉਣ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਬਰਫੀ ਖਰੀਦਣ ਨੂੰ I do appreciate your sentiment.
We were happy to accept submissions from people. They were happy to say whatever they wanted, but they said anything. So we said everything.
Can I just say?
You can't just say because we're talking here conversation.
And the first guy that popped into your head was Dumiho, which you had reserved especially for your wife.
Well, you said something about
So you thought this Anjan TV?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's a great point. Doctor, can you please confirm why you saw this woman and thought Tum Hi Ho was the song?
It's my go-to song.
Mrs. Dr. Nee, I would like to add that alongside visas, ਆਪਾਂ divorce ਵੀ ਕਰੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਚ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਬੰਦਾ ਸਾਂਭਲਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਥੋੜਾ ਹੱਥੋਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਚੱਲਿਆ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ ਤੀਵੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਤੁਮ ਹੀ ਹੋ ਗਾਣਾ the whole wedding ਖਰਾਬ ਕਰਤੀ ਹੁਣ ਦੇਖੀ ਨਾ ਕਦੇ wedding I was going to give you 5 points, you know, I was going to give you that, but because of the innovation, but the song selection.
But to make it more interesting,
I'll give you 250.
250.
£2.50. Take away £2.50 from their thing.
Or I can add 250 to yours.
Right.
I prefer that.
Right? Why do you talk?
This is the key question. Why do you talk? You're on a podcast. Why do you talk?
Magenta coloured lining. And remember, they both went into the shop and asked for lining. Haggy lining.
Sorry, is that magenta?
You got any lining?
That looks a bit red to me, mate. That's idea. This is magenta. I don't think that's not magenta.
No, that's magenta.
How do we decide?
No, that's magenta.
That
Innovation points. I got this for free.
Well, that looks fuchsia. That looks fuchsia.
These are 2 totally different colours.
That looks fuchsia. That looks magenta to me.
Thank you. Magenta.
Which one are we looking at?
Any of them. None of them are yours. None of them are yours.
That matches perfectly.
Where? No, it doesn't. Where's yours?
That matches perfectly. Look at that. That's a flawless match.
There's no argument. You got it. ਤੁਹਾਡਾ magenta ਹੈਗਾ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕੀ ਹੈ
We were told by the auntie this is magenta.
You told by an auntie. Now using their excuse.
We'll have to concede this one.
No, I'd like to say, Amrit,
this was your
led the negotiation on this one.
I did not. This was your item. The failure is I didn't get
I have to take your line. The failure of this task.
Even if we look at the bigger one.
Nothing.
No, we take an L on this one. But I would like to make sure that on record that this was an item. No, this was an item that was brought by Aman.
It was not. The video footage literally confirms that it wasn't.
He just said you led negotiation. Now you're saying he... No, it was him who okayed this.
It wasn't. What happened?
Listen, I saw you lot. When you walked into a shop and you deep magenta and that girl, she looked at you blankly. She looked at you if you asked her like, have you passed an English test?
Let's get that.
Sound about high.
And Lord Baji, I'd like to remind you, that was Amrit that was speaking at that point as well.
Lord Baji, there was also good skill usage on this to make sure we didn't pay for anything.
That's right. That's very good.
Any bonus points added?
Well, no, there's no bonus points. It's already been added.
Listen.
That is at his own discretion.
He got it for free, which is good. Yeah. And Bhangra Payan.
Yeah.
And Sari shop ne dekha.
Sorry shop.
And no one said it was bakwas.
How about the song selection?
No, it was very good. And it's very good. It's in any candlelight. What was it? One of Jesus. One of my. I know we doctor it.
And he's been
in real life podcast. So he's a real life and lovely geezer, right? And
plus 30
American as well. Janky, right? So we got a Janky.
All types of Bhangra in it as well. Slow, fast.
Listen, I enjoyed that. And it was add proper entertainment value.
Okay.
And compare that to you lot. Not only did you pay for something, you paid for something totally wrong colour. And you bought it off an auntie who failed IELTS.
Right. Lord Pudgy, I would like to clarify at one point, in terms of the task at hand, it was to buy an item, which admittedly we bought the wrong item, but there was nothing specified about any bonus points for doing Bhangra or...
Not only did you do Bhangra and get it free, but you paid and got the wrong item.
And just to come back on that point, we're not asking for anything. This is at the discretion.
And look, buddy, just feel free to fire anyone at any point. I mean, that's completely.
Right. So I've added another 2.5 onto theirs, yeah. For innovation, like that, and you got the wrong thing. If you got the right colour, they wouldn't have got the 2.5. So you've really.
So they've added 17.5 now.
Yeah, on that one.
So the gap is narrowing, boys.
Right, raw ingredients for butternut.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Let's do this.
This is highly thingy, wasn't it? Subjective. So, in the wheel of us too.
Absolutely.
LED.
That one as well.
And the bottle of water, please.
How long the peel? No, we don't.
Sarò da bere, e da ਮੈਨੂੰ ਫੜਾ ਦੇ ਮੈਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਚ ਤੁਰੇ ਬਾਤ ਤੇਲ ਦੇਖੋ ਵੇਸਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਕੋਈ ਚੀਜ਼ ਬਹੁਤ ਮਹਿੰਗੀ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਸਾਰੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੈ ਨੇ
Just to be
ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਖਾ ਕੇ ਜਾਉਂ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਕਾਲ ਕੇ ਜਾਉਂ
kept this in.
Yeah.
All right. What really?
half a bottle of it
No. This.
No, I'm sorry, I can't lie.
Can I just say one thing? Can I
You
say
got
one
pick that out the toilet. ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਟੌਂਡ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ ਮੈਂ ਪਾਣੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਲੱਭਦਾ ਫਿਰਦਾ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਚੱਕ ਕੇ ਲੈ ਗਿਆ
No.
ਸਾਰੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਮੇਰਾ Are you turning me into a gora? I had to use toilet roll.
Lord Baji, can I just say?
तो मेरी ethnicity बदलाती
He's asking.
ऐसा इज्जत करी थी नोट बाजी थी
Lord Baji, can I just say? They've got button, the raw ingredients.
डॉल टाली बहुत नहीं चढ़ के लेके हैं देखो सिरे दे जो
Your team members.
पानी लग नहीं आया मैं क्या
What's his
I'd like him to speak first.
I would like Aman to confess something. He hasn't.
I'd like him to
I'd like you to speak first.
Lord Baji, can we just say we will ask for the raw ingredients of the button, alright? Okay, yeah. What are you going to mix the button is obviously something wet.
That's right.
Liquid. Liquid, right? So where's the? Well, you don't just put tail in it. Tail is not the only requirement. So you're going to have oily.
Where's it?
Well, ours doesn't have tail.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, that's nice.
Like we said, there's
That's
many
really good story
information
now.
back now. And the pani clearly was not from that day, so just tell the truth now, please.
It is from that day.
Off camera at the end of the task, whilst we were waiting for you guys, Amrit was trying to coerce me and saying, I'll just get a bottle of Barney out of my car and add it to the ingredients.
So
I was strongly against this. I was strongly against this because I didn't want to. I didn't want to soil the integrity of the task.
fraud yeah that's a bit of fraud
You come to the task with the fraud in mind.
Can we just say?
Get the ball back out.
हम जॉर्ज नहीं बैठे आप
Excuse me.
हम जरा मेन्यू चाहिए इसे लोगों को नहीं
They beat us over the head about us cutting off the bit of the veranda. This guy's doing pure cheating.
No, they're
He's added the pizza.
Lord Baji, if I can just add, you know, these items we got them for free from a supermarket, which they believe they wouldn't have been able to get a discount at a supermarket. I thought I had a good effort there, and unfortunately, Amrit here is soiling my efforts.
But that doesn't matter. Listen.
Hard now by dishonesty, fraud, deceit.
I can very happily go and get something for free. But if I multiply it by 0 at the end and I have a problem like this, it means nothing.
I think the relevant party should be fired
yours was
straight away.
570 and you gave him a fiver right
Correct.
right
Yeah.
yours was I remember we went to the counter and he goes
That's it.
now that Desi Punjabi ishara is good it's like
Yeah.
That was lovely.
so all munda bobby pussy he should get her yeah akhre chare ਨਾਲ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਲੈ ਜਾ I'm gonna let this go so both you're right Tika ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਾਸ ਕਰ
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think so.
Any extra points for deceit or?
No I think it's because he got it for free
Thank you.
but yeah Desi Gumbel
Kambal Modeo.
You're so innovative. You both got the same make Gumbel.
Absolutely.
Same brand.
Absolutely.
Where's it made in?
Moonstar. It doesn't get more desi than Moonstar.
Moonstar as well. There you go.
Oh, it is.
Exact same. Let's be honest. Exact same. Which one would you think is more fitting to go in a desi than
They both are described as the soft and cuddly mink throw offers a snug and decorative style to your home. Made in Bangladesh. No, I'm joking.
Which is louder? Which is more appealing? There you go. Which feels you warm when you look at it?
I think they both pass.
That looks like dirty, and ours doesn't. Here.
This is good for nyane. You छोटे nyane and they do poo in their pants. And people think look carpet they begin
That's it.
Yeah, that's good if you decide to.
But
Certain lot of reasons.
That's the one your 40 would definitely approve of.
This is pre-bachcha. This is post bachcha.
Yeah. I think. What can you do? They both bought the same thing. So, Jello, do another pass card then.
Thank you.
Although, preferably, I would have liked the Gumbel in the square.
Did we get ours at a better price?
No, it was £5 each.
We both got it at £5 each. The other thing is, there were items, there were items which you lot could have bought for less. I'll tell you where you lot messed up. But you had notes in your pocket. Now, when you go shopping for items that cost pounds and pennies, you don't start presenting notes. Because when a shopkeeper looks at notes, you're already telling them you've got the money, but you just want it for cheaper. Then they're like, why should I even haggle it down? So you had that chance where you bought something for $2.50, I think. And I think that was...
The avatar, I think you're referring
the Tali.
Yeah.
The Tali. No, that was used lot, right? Right. And she offered it to you for $2.50, right? And you were trying to get her down to £2 and
$1.50.
$1.50, stuff like that. But then you go with the bungee. then she wasn't having any of it as soon as she saw that bungee. But if you'd have got out £2 and said, "Maybe got the door here," so you're
the blame lies with this one because he was the one flashing the notes.
The blame lies. We're still halfway through a conclusion.
Yeah, that's right.
Look how they're turning on each other.
Where's the secret party?
So he was the one flashing the notes.
That's your sort of bloody game plan.
No, look, point.
Business acumen.
That's a great point. And you know, that's some street smart that we should have applied.
Fulgari Junni.
Oh, here we go.
What is the definition of Fulgari Junni? Is the question.
Well, what's the definition?
I think you look at that and you know it's a Fulgari Junni.
Straight on.
That's crazy.
This is Fulgari.
Oh, funky design.
That looks like a church de mein tangya hona chahiye.
Can I just this is not Fulgari, I'm sorry to say.
Absolutely.
How do you know?
The couple you can feel it. The difference. You go watch literally any wedding.
No.
Go to any wedding. This is a Fulgari.
What you're talking
It's
about now?
hand stitched.
What you're talking about now is material. That is not what
How's your Kevin hand stitched in?
No.
Did you watch the stitch in front of you? This is clearly hand stitched. Look at the finish.
This is a chunni. This is a chunni. That's not Fulgari. That's a chunni. This is a Fulgari.
Pehla mainu one team member एक अपना मॉडल करके दिखाओ.
Lord Baji, look.
That'll be you, mate.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Then I will judge.
Lord Baji, look. You can wear my Fulgari.
Mamma mera, कहना तुम बात.
That's not how you wear Fulgari either. That's not women wear.
Shoulders, man.
No.
दुनिया में कम ना बहुत बड़ा. बड़ा ही थोड़ा इंटरेस्ट लेना.
This is a Fulgari.
नहीं तू कोंड कट के properly मैंने चाहिए.
See,
ऐदा नहीं.
He's wearing as a chunni too.
नानके नहीं आया मेरा भी सोरे आया. ऐदा जिद्दा तू सोरे चली.
You know what proves it is a chunni? The fact that he wore it as a chunni straight away.
No, that is me and my knowledge of chunni. I'll be very efficient. But Richie,
If it was a Fulgari.
I must admit you got Baba Ramdev vibes going.
Do the breathing thing.
सांस करके भले तेरे बाबा बाबा ब्लड प्रेशर लो है भले
Stop now, he's going to ask us something.
डॉक्टर साहब ने चेक करिए ब्लड प्रेशर check his blood pressure.
Oh, wow, we were.
हो गया सर. Lord Baji, I've got some the modelling contract incoming.
Absolutely. Lord Baji, I'd like to say at this point, there was I was misled when we were buying this item.
Right.
So Amrit had dealt with the shop owner previously, and you know, he assured me that he'd seen him, you know, been haggled a lot. He could get the best price on this, so I really trusted him on this one, and his expertise. And you know, he bought this item for £15.
The uncle wanted 25.
Yeah.
Didn't he? I saw that bit.
We got it for 15.
But the uncle at one time just said no, and took the item away, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then we
But that uncle was playing.
No, but I played a power move. I walked out the shop, pretended to walk out the shop, and then he called me back in.
Right. So, well, his power move led to us paying £15.
And you paid £5 more than they did.
Well, we
for an item.
Well, one second, Aman. If you let me finish, please.
Okay. Go on.
Yeah. I don't talk over you.
Your
you don't
uncle
talk
was
over
quite
me.
good.
He was very good.
But we walked into 5 shops and they all had him for about a tenner. And then we went back
So
to
you went
return
to the
it.
one where you paid 15, yeah?
Yeah, because he knew of the shop owner. And then we went back to return it. And then Uncle moved a piece of clothing on top of the conveniently placed piece of paper, handwritten, saying no refunds.
I'm going to pass on both. They look alright.
Okay.
So I'm going to pass on both. So you're not getting any fines, but you paid £5 more than what you should have. Because you saw a few for £10, right?
Loads of them.
Okay,
why didn't you overrule it?
The problem is, I relied on him knowing the shop owner, knowing what the item was.
Very funny that.
So you know, I regret relying on him. Next time I know.
Well, can I just say to my defence, relying on me meant that we got the right product, whereas theirs is quite debatable.
Final item. This is the
Rangoli pattern board.
That's right. The well debated.
Can we have a pattern board, please?
Can we have a fully complete pattern board, please?
Thank you. See the specification here, boys. Fully complete.
Fully complete.
Lord Baji has the ability to override specification. Have you got that idea?
Lord Baji.
Oh,
that's more the board.
Can you lift it up for me?
Can I have a look at your Rangoli?
It's a new design in the Empire.
Don't know if I can complete.
It's the new trend.
Is it?
Sorry, Lord Baji.
Jigsaw puzzle. I just want to ask.
So the way it works, Lord Baji, I'll demonstrate to you. It's a new trend.
You're supposed to go half of this and then you go like that.
That's
No,
it.
half of this.
Lord Baji.
This is how it works.
Did you get it for half price?
That's not how it works.
Lord Baji, let me tell you. Lord Baji, this is the new trend. So what you basically do is put the rangoli there, and then here you put the bride and the groom's name, and then you have the rangoli on either side. That's what it is.
Who broke the cycle?
It was Amrit.
Acha, okay. Just like how we lost the Sandur as well.
He lost the Sandur.
Oh, nice. I
Overpaid
like it.
for the Fulgari. I think it's a clear indicator of who should be fired.
Okay.
Are you sort of suggesting that
Lord Chug,
it's the weakest link?
Lord Budgie, I would never put words into your mouth, but that's exactly what I'm doing right now.
Right, can I just say one thing, Lord Budgie? At
you
the time I
can't.
bought these
No, you
items
can't.
and handed them over to Aman, they were all intact. Every single
The
one.
Sandur as well?
The Sindoor was there, right?
Where was it?
No, it was in the bags that I handed over to Aman.
He took it home and used it. That's why.
With the chimney. With the chimney.
He did role play at home. Yeah,
He's on TikTok. He's on TikTok.
Paprika.
That's shooting his own content videos at home with this.
He's on TikTok. AKA Glabo Masi. Chimney and some sandur.
Yes.
That's how he knows what the right Fulgari is.
It's fine. So then we'll
Is it fine? Oh, okay.
Okay, the only thing I would say is I think we agreed for this to not be modified with a sellotape if your Branda couldn't be modified.
That's
so
right.
we cancelled out, right?
Mine, but it still needs to be added onto the tally.
But that's an incomplete item. That's gonna. Then you get fined for that. I've heard what you got to say. You're very complimentary about each other. You definitely your knives didn't come out for each other after the first two seconds. You were set tasks in a day to go down Soho Road, an area which you should have known well. Some of you have grown up in that area. Yeah, you know the language. You can barter with shopkeepers. You're supposed to get the lowest price, and items were specified. Some tasks you failed. Not bringing Sandur or losing it is a shambles. It's absolutely shambles, mate. If your dad or someone or your uncle said gave you 15 pound, I say मेरी बोतल लेके आ, and bring it back, and तुम बोतल नहीं लेके आया, and 15 pound भी है. What do you think would happen? And let's go back to about 1975 and imagine when things were a bit more legal. You would have got a few Fulgaris, mate, on your backside.
And your face.
And a rangoli.
And a pattern board.
Where the sun don't shine.
But what would happen if you got, instead of the bottle, you bought apple juice? You know? What? If your dad said you get a bottle, a whiskey, and you came back and gave £15 and they brought back an apple juice. Similar sort of thing.
Lord Budgie, I'm sorry for that.
We are now going to make a decision. We're going to make a decision on Ableta plane Khalia, Ravandala, Sita Char to Badu Otte. ਉੱਥੇ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਤਾਂ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਤਾਂ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਉਹ ਖਾਲੀ ਪਿਆ ਜਦ ਰਿਸ਼ੀ ਭਾਜੀ ਨੇ ਛੱਡ ਕੇ ਗਿਆ ਸਾਡੇ ਪ੍ਰੀਤੀ ਭੈਣ ਜੀ
Are they your aides?
They are my two aides. Rishi Sunak and Priti Patel, both Asian. Expect no close quarters from them. Hand-to-hand combat. The fact is that if this was a real job interview and a task was set, and this was a Gora company, yeah, and this was like EY or something, you know, it's a big company like that, they would look at you lot and say, you can't do the basic things. But as a whole, even when you're young, there's no one sitting at this table who's been exempt from effing up once in a while. I have as well. I'm sure, as you can see, it looks easy, but when you're on the spot, it can be hard. But not that hard that you don't know what magneto and magenta is, the difference between that. Manji. Yeah. This is really crazy. Or you can't bring back a Sahdra Rangoli board. Or you lose the Sandur.
We're intentionally deceitful.
Yeah.
I wouldn't hire someone without integrity. You know?
The results are coming, the tallies are coming, the totals are coming. First, let's go on what was actually spent. So, the Cloud 9000 boys, you spent a total of £33. Indian Doctor, you spent a total of £37. However, that doesn't factor in the fines. Once the fines come in, Cloud 9000 boys, your total, and remember we're looking for the lowest total, yeah? With the fines to Cloud 9000 boys, £83. £83, so 33 you spent, and then you got what? 50 quid in fines. Indian Doctor, you spent £37, but you got fines. Your total is £82.
सारे कंजरा मैं हम बैग है ये सेंटर चुन्नी पाना है बेटा
चारियां जो एक बच गई. The winners are Indy and Doctor.
That's
I
ridiculous.
just want to shake hands there. Lord Buddy, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Lord Buddy, thank you so much.
Congratulate you as well.
So have you heard that song? Ikko Tera Lakh Varga. That's £1. I saved them. Now, usually I would have 2 advisors. And maybe for the next one we will. And maybe we'll pick them from the audience. But in this, I'm going to ask the winning team to be my advisors.
We humbly accept.
Used to, we'll have to go. We haven't got a cafe. Imagine me, Bandan. And temperature reading. Because you could have bought one on Soho Road. But you didn't. So, come on, bar, karke. Little faisla karna pehna between yourselves. Which one of you two should get fired or sent, as we say, to Rwanda? Yeah.
I'm really disappointed with what's happened there.
I'm more disappointed with you.
Amrit,
This is your
Amrit,
fault.
Give it a rest now.
No,
yeah?
no, no,
We're standing
okay.
in this rain, in this shithole now. They're enjoying time with Lord Budgie. Yeah. We spent 30 odd quid and we got fines for 50 odd pounds.
Yeah. And I'll tell you why the fines were.
Right.
At the time of that Rangoli board, when I handed it over to you, it was a whole piece.
Whose car did it come in?
No, but it was a whole piece.
No,
at
it
the
wasn't.
time. It was.
You had it in possession in your car. It got trashed in your car. You gave it to me broken.
How do you know that?
It wasn't. Well, have you got proof?
Yeah.
No, you haven't.
I gave you in a whole piece because you would have mentioned.
Rangoli pattern board.
So Lord Buddy.
Right, go on. Right, guys, you've done this task.
We have.
Right?
We have.
You won by £1.
Yeah.
So you've seen where the fuck ups can happen. You've seen what the pressure is. You've seen how to work as a team and how not to work as a team. Well, what do you reckon out of these two?
I didn't like how they were turning on each other very early.
The recommendation is he needs to go to Specsavers.
Which one? Who? Amrit? Amrit needs to go to Specsavers.
So that, I mean, that's a medical
Definitely.
thing. I'm quite concerned about that.
Same.
What I would say is he had the knowledge. He knew what the items were. He was the haggler. We're going to ask what did Aman actually do in the task.
Because bear in mind, Aman said at the start, I didn't know about 80% of the items.
Yeah. And then he kept him up.
Then he fell saying tendo patagi. And then, and you notice one thing, I left it to him because he knew. But where was Aman's interjection in all this?
In terms of speaking up or taking over.
The sindoor, you put it away.
No.
You put the sindoor away.
in there.
We've literally got on video you putting that away.
That was your fault as well.
And what was the other thing? The magenta lining. You led that negotiation.
I did not lead that negotiation. I'll tell you why we lost it. Now, if you remember, we bought that thal for £2.75 when we sold one for £1.50. I said to you, we've got plenty of time to go and return this.
The thal?
Yeah, right. I told you we've got plenty of time to go and return this, right? And you were adamant, no, it's fine. It'll be fine.
We didn't get penalised for the thal?
No, we didn't, but it would have made the difference because it was £1.50 we would have got back.
We lost by £5, mate.
We lost by £1.
No, we didn't.
Theirs came to 82, 83.
And ours was 87.
82.
87. There was a £1 difference.
It was a £1 difference. It was a £1 difference. That £1.50 that we would have got back, even with all these fines and stuff, because those are debatable questions, but we would have got on the task.
I'm glad you brought that up here, so I know what shit you're going to chat in the boardroom. I tell you what, we'll see that.
But also, how did they lose the sindoor?
I'm breaking 90.
If they had bought that sindoor,
if they didn't break the board,
But he was deceitful. He does lie. He intentionally lied.
Absent-minded.
and he wasn't going to own up to it unless Aman owned up to
because
it.
he had a conscience. So, in my books, bigger picture, if I was going to hire somebody, I still want somebody who tells the truth and is honest,
Yeah.
has conscience, versus this guy who uses a lota and paniki, which
It's very difficult.
It is difficult.
The final decision ultimately rests with you.
Right, so we're here to decide which one of you gets sent to Rwanda, which one of you gets sacked, which one of you escapes. Or there could be another sting in the tail. First of all, we are a bit confused
Very.
as to your contributions. So we'd like to give you half a minute or so to explain to us, first of all, Aman, what you actually did.
Uninterrupted.
Stopwatch. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Right, so as a large proportion of the public will know, it's very difficult working with Amrit. And so, he brought a lot of the expertise in terms of the Soho Road, but when actually dealing with people, and getting the best prices. I think I displayed when we went to the supermarket. I got all the items for free there. And you know, I found a silver thali, small one. What else did I find? Just general timekeeping and just making sure we didn't go astray. I think it was just important to bring that to the task.
That's contribution.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
My other contribution was mainly getting all the items and the products. He didn't know where to start with half the stuff. He was just panicking, asking me, where do you want to go, where do you want to go? And I was saying, look, calm down, right? I brought calmness to the project, project. And I showed him all the different things, and I took him from one shop to the other. He didn't have a clue where he was going to go otherwise.
That's enough. Where do you think, Aman, the failure lies?
Okay, so I completely agree with Amrit that he brought some expertise with Soho Road. He mentions the fact that we overspent by £1 on a thal. Conveniently forgets that we overspent by £5 on a fulkari, which, you know, he seemed to know the uncle. That's just £5 there, but I'm not even going to mention the fine of the sindoor, where, although the fine there, the pattern board was in his possession in the car when he brought it here again. And so, you know, I think it's quite plain and simple where the failure of the task lies.
What about you, Aman?
Similarly, he says, like, obviously the £5 made a difference. We did try and go back and swap the Tundi, right? Okay, when we found one cheaper, and the main thing here we wanted
the
Fulgari, right? Okay, yeah. The main thing I want to say here is that the uncle would not hit the refund, right? That's not something that was within my control. 2. The Fulgari that I bought was
seen that it was non-refundable.
But you were also there too.
Yeah, but you were leading this transaction. You do realise that. I led certain transactions. You led certain transactions. That's what generally happens.
So can I speak in my own time, please?
This part, or are you speaking with someone else's?
No. So I'm just saying, like,
you can.
Right. Okay. So and then the other thing as well, he makes mention of that. The other one main point as well. He says he led the transactions, and he in fact didn't. I was there trying to break down just as much as him, right? Okay, yeah, trying to get those discounts.
When you were getting your noodles in S&D?
Yeah, no. Right. S&D, he just because he said how much, I could have said how much and he would have waved it off anyway. Right. So it wasn't the case who said how much, it wasn't the case that Aman haggled with him separately. We were just there together.
I don't like the arrogance that you displayed, actually. You know, the arrogance to think I could get some noodles to take home. I've got so much time. You know, did you not think at that time we should have utilised it better? Maybe.
Well, we were utilising that time because we were. We
were when I said Amrit, we should focus on the task, which is what I circled back to when I said what I contribute to. It's just keeping some time keeping it.
But the fact is, you point out one thing, saying that he spent he led negotiations and all that, and that you saw Fulgari's cheaper at £10. Why didn't you go back to them shops? Why didn't you stop him? Why didn't you interject him?
Because we'd already bought it at that point. And we saw the Fulgaris after.
Oh, okay.
We saw the £10 ones literally straight after.
Right. So that means that you didn't know anything that you were doing, and without it, you probably would have
I've conceded. The one thing Amrit brought to this task was knowledge. But I think, as you know, me and Indy were saying earlier, you know, if we'd asked people around, we could bypass that. That wasn't key to this. The key was not making key mistakes and overspending.
Who do you think was more integrous in this task?
Of course, me.
The integrity and the Pani di bottle.
Right, the Pani di bottle.
If you had not brought that up, his clear conscience told us he would lie, would you just let it slide?
The whole point of integrity in the water bottle, I don't think it was material in this sense, right? Because at the end of the day, those...
It could have landed us in a £15 fine.
It didn't.
It could have though.
You're saying potential was there, is what you're saying.
Sorry, no, but the potential, there was a potential.
Something that items that I managed to get for free.
The potential of us winning as well, by if we had gone back and returned that tile and bought it £1.50 cheaper, we would have won.
You can blame me for £1, but you don't blame yourself for £5.
If you want to talk hypotheticals...
No, but do you not... Okay, no, but...
Just the counterpoint that we felt was you talked about the £1 with the tile. How do you remember the sandoor?
Right.
Which is the £1 item.
Okay, and I'll also get to the sandoor.
I was going to say, look, you were talking about £1 and £5. If you just bought a Rangoli board and the sandoor, you would have smashed these.
Again, okay, he's saying that I had responsibility, I didn't. I had it in my car at the point that we then came to the...
Until he carries these bags and placed them there,
right.
Until we then...
Okay, you were standing there in the shop, holding all of them in your hands.
Okay, but can I just say, can I just say, those items have been in his possession for a long time.
Like I said, right? My possession being where he placed them.
Right. Can I ask you something? Did your noodles make it home? If the answer is yes, then why didn't the sandoor make it?
The noodles, I took them out separately and I left everything else to him.
Did they make it home?
Yeah. Were they consumed?
Since then, yes.
And the barfi was also consumed.
Oh, the barfi, I'd like to mention, arrogantly ate the barfi before we even knew the results.
You mean he took the barfi as well? Integrity.
There you go. Not smart. Not smart.
यानी काम खराब करके बैठे
If you, however, Aman, if you danced and got that one fee for £1,
No, in hindsight,
or
you know what?
if you got it for free,
I commend you guys. You use your skills, and in hindsight, I respect it, and I wish I'd have done something. But you know,
Right,
hindsight's a bit
does that
So,
demonstrate lack of
you
skills?
wish you would have done something, so you done nothing.
Yeah. So
I wish I would have done something.
and also at the start, you admitted, I bring his one, as he says with his own tongue, yeah, that you didn't know what 80% of the items were.
Fair question for you. During the task, do you think he gave you any accountability? Did he question, is this?
No, he was wholly reliant on me the whole time.
He just let you do what you wanted.
No, that's
Basically,
because
is that what you're trying to say?
essentially yes.
Then don't get any kissing out.
No, he
I don't
didn't.
see anything in the footage where he stopped you and said, "Look, we need to hold on this, or we need to haggle."
No. So he didn't.
I can give specific examples if you'd like. We'd got onto Soho Road. He specifically told me he'd done this whole wedding shop last year. He knew where all the shops are. We walked one way. He went, "Oh no, actually, we need to go that way." And I'll be like, "Amrit, this is not a strategy here. We need to make sure we know which shops, which direction we're
and let's
going
not
in."
forget, he thought there was only one place in Soho with the sauce and donuts.
No. Okay, but can I just say, I don't know.
It's chaos.
I
It
don't.
was difficult dealing
No,
with
it
this
wasn't chaos. How do you expect me to know exact location of every shop
You
on Soho
literally,
Road?
because you literally
when
told me
I
you didn't
actually
shop.
okay.
It was chaos. It was chaos that finished 20 minutes early.
How many shops on Soho Road do you do?
No. Can I just say, how long would you have taken to find a shop that is Sandur? Did you know any idea which one to go to? Did you know if you wanted to go to the Singh Sabs with the
Where is the Sandur?
Right?
Where is the Sandur?
You tell me where it is.
You put it in the bag?
No. You put it in the bag, but you've had possession of it.
No, I haven't.
You've had possession.
I clearly haven't had possession of it.
Well, the item's not in your property. So you tell me where the Sandur was, mate. You tell me where
We
the
can
Sandur
do
was.
this. I mean, it's clear. The fines come from you.
So it's my
Miss
word
it.
against yours.
And then
That's
even if
it.
you just want to take the fines out of the equation, you want to take the items themselves. You overspent by £5. I overspent by £1.
But what was
It's
the
clear as
difference?
day.
What was the difference?
It's clear
Was
as
it the
day.
pound or the £5? What was the clear
Right,
difference?
this is like listening to two brothers argue about Benedict Jameen. So who goes to what? Right, so
Have you got a final word?
we're going to give you 30 seconds. We're going to give you 30 seconds each.
Yeah.
30 seconds each. We're going to time you to make your case
Let him go first.
as to why you shouldn't be fired.
Yeah, that's fair.
Go.
Okay, I think as you obviously established, he came into this task absolutely knowing nothing, right? So it didn't really matter if he was actually helping me or not. So had I had help from a competent person, we may have won, because I'm not. You can't expect me to get everything 100% right? As you said, galtiyan honiyan sare kolo. So if the other person brings nothing, then what can I do alone?
Right.
Just let 10 seconds left.
It's okay.
Finished early. It's a habit.
It is a habit. Aman, ready?
Yeah. Premature are we? Lord Baji, this was a business task, a profit task. We lost by £1. I think there's clear discrepancies that he overspent by £5. Not only that, he misbrought 2 items, which led to £30 or whatever it were, £10 fines. It's just clear as day that that is the reason why we lost this task.
I think, let's summarise this. The summary is this, that actually, if you hadn't fucked up, you won the task. You both won the task. You won it by £4. Yeah? You self-inflicted fines that were unnecessary. So in the buying, you did better than these two. You did, whatever you say about your lack of experience, whatever you say about you went to one shop and did that, you actually fucking won. But where you fucked up is you bought an incomplete item, that's cost you 15. You didn't bring the sindoor, that's cost you that. And for that, if you can say, right, well, it's Amrit's fault, yeah, there's a counter argument to be made. That also then, what did you do? Why don't you take responsibility? तू की करदा सी तेरे हाथ टुटे सी तू नहीं संदूक लेके आ सकदा सी they put them here. Who's here? Whose place is this? Yours, I believe. Yeah? Right? So, right, listen, I don't want to hear anything from you. The fact that you can say you bought the wrong colour, yeah? Then fucking तेरी अक्खां कित्थे गईयां सी? तू colour blind है?
I'm sorry, Lord Baji, but this is...
He doesn't want to hear anymore.
तू तेरे को अक्खां नहीं सी? तेनू दीदा नहीं तू मारे टोक दिंदा? At every point, there was a lack of talking. It was almost as if you didn't know anything, and then you just said, you know what, I'll give him a free hand. Yeah, and you thought he's got it, he's saved it, yeah. But you relied on this man being totally competent when he wasn't. When he's an incompetent banda.
Why does this start off good and then now it comes back to basic?
Yeah.
He said he didn't want to hear anything.
I didn't want to hear anything. So the lack of judgment on your part is relying on an incompetent banda. The overconfidence, your problem is you're overconfident because he said you've done this before, you thought, I know this, I got it sorted.
You finished early.
I can sort this in, I can finish early, noodle खावांगे घर जाके बना के बर्फी देना
बर्फी खाना
बर्फी खा ले noodle खा ले इधर है पुआली कुड़ी से ब्याह ते आए हमने right? So my argument now, my problem is, and I'm sure you two have thought about this, these are people who have spent a lot of time with each other. These lot should know. Oh,
no, they were like a married couple. Yeah.
So these lot should know each other properly. That's what friends are. And for us, best friends at unis are more like brothers. These are friendships you carry on 10 years later, 20 years later, 30 years later, right? And now you're saying, yeah? And he's saying, well, that's essentially your whole argument, your counter arguments at each other, right? Yeah? I would say after this performance, I wouldn't want any of you on my team. Hannah? I wouldn't want either of you. I wouldn't want anyone who knows fuck all, despite living here for fucking most of his life, yeah? In this area.
All of his life.
Yeah, all of his life. And I wouldn't want someone who I can't trust to safety now. And now says to go out, you go out. You know what I mean? Hon to see blame Garden. And effectively, you got beaten by someone who relied on their singing and Bhangra skills. And I said Bhangra and singing won't win you this, but I might take that back because it won them this, right? Innovation they used, yeah, and at least they got the items here. They didn't lose it. They're organised. They know each other. They equally contributed to the task. Ekne gaya, ekne Bhangra ki paya. What did you lot do? You equally fucked up in equal measures. So my conclusion is, you can both get sacked. You're both nakameh. We wouldn't really want you on our teams, would you?
No.
Would you guys? Do you think that's a fair decision?
Very fair.
And I think, thank you ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਦਾ, ਪਰ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਕਦੇ ਕੰਮ ਨਾ ਮੰਗਿਓ, ਨਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਕੋਈ ਕਦੇ ਫੇਵਰਸ ਕਰਿਓ, and ਨਾ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਕੁਝ ਕਰਿਓ in life. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਹੀ ਚੱਕ ਲਿਓ ਲਾਈਫ ਵਿੱਚ, ਇੰਨਾ ਹੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਆ. अपना ही घर बसा लियो सुखी शांति ऐसे सही yeah you think so
yeah I think so
एक नो करी अमन then report करता
I'm gonna run away.
No, you're allowed to take one piece of luggage with you and all that.
Next time